Little ass boat.
I'm not recording. What am I doing?
Oh, this is awesome. This level. Where are the bots?
Yeah, where
Here
are
they are. I see one.
Oh, mood lighting down here.
I know. I saw. Oh, this is great. You can just kill all these guys so fast.
Finally, new maps.
Every season they're gonna put new maps.
I hope 343 Industries is looking, right?
They're not.
Holy Lord.
Oh, this is great.
New
Reminds me
maps.
of that Modern Warfare 2 map where you're on the cruise ship. Remember? It's just kind of down the sides.
Yeah. This is sweet, man.
Oh, what sort of bomb I'm throwing?
This is definitely going to be in our map rotation. From
They
now
got to
on.
put the Titan submersible in this thing.
Oh, no.
It just explodes in the water and.
You know how in the one level you could shoot the nuke? Well, in the Titan level you can implode. Everyone loses.
What if that thing imploded because the guy farted?
That's what happened. Somebody farted and then they'd open the window and it imploded.
Yeah, I almost didn't make it to work today because I had really bad diarrhea this morning, man. I told my boss at work, I was like, yeah, I said, I'm at one of those days today where I really got to have a second thought about my farts today.
Did you eat something bad or you're just sick?
Yeah, no, I think I had some really bad fucking chili, man.
Ugh.
Yeah, she stayed home. She wasn't feeling good either.
It was icy this morning. The kids had a delay.
A delay?
Slept for 15 hours and I
Oh,
felt
you're
better.
so lucky. All I wanted to do yesterday was sleep or like just take a little nap, and life was not letting me.
I sank.
What the?
Well, it's the last day of January.
Thank God. Time for spring to come. And the Switch too.
And Forza on PlayStation.
Yeah. So allegedly they're having one more direct for the Switch 1 in February.
Why?
Well,
I guess to whatever they got left, they're gonna crank out, and that's it. It'll be the last one where they say we're not going to talk about the Switch successor.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
they kind of
I tell you this much, I guess it's definitely, it really is done now for Xbox. I mean, they're pretty much going to put every game on PlayStation now at this point.
Yep. It's coming.
Only 4 games. Come on, man.
4 games. Fuck, I think they've announced 4 games since he said it was only 4 games.
Yeah, 4, they already announced 4 more.
Yeah, no, that's a load of shit now. I don't know. Something went down somewhere, and there was either a miscommunication or, like I said, just, I don't know. Who fucking cares at this point, I guess. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we just got to take it for what it is.
We're not changing their direction. We're just little twat waffles in a pile, you know?
Yeah. Hockey fan, what's up?
Just going to enjoy Game Pass as long as it's here.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we could do.
All we could do.
Yeah.
This is another new map.
But at some point, is it just like, you got to wonder about Game Pass itself. Like, at some point, does Game Pass, like, stop becoming attractive? Like, because, like, just say at some point, maybe PlayStation accepts to put Game Pass on PlayStation. Then what?
Oh, then they won't need any hardware. Microsoft. That's it.
I think once they don't hit that number that they want in a couple of years, they're just going to, like, cut Game Pass off.
Yeah, and they keep adding games to that thing where you can buy them and just stream them, even if you don't have a console. So it's like people are gonna buy a game for $60 that don't have the console and stream it. So like they're kind of going in that direction anyway. I don't think a lot of people are gonna do that, but it's an option.
Exactly.
So even stuff that's not on Game Pass, you'll still be able to play without an Xbox.
Oh, they do this crap with everything at Microsoft.
And even with Game Pass, like, there's got to be a price ceiling too, where a point is where like,
Oh yeah,
it's not gonna, like, not everybody's gonna just nonchalantly just buy it. Like at some point you're gonna be like, yeah, this the price, like just like Netflix, right? Like Netflix is starting to outprice himself out of the market, right?
yep, exactly.
Because that was the whole point of Netflix, was getting great value for the buck, but at some point, fuck, you start paying like, you know, 30, 40 bucks a month. Like you're just like, we're really like, you know, like I said, you know, if it was the only if it was the only subscription service that existed, it'd probably be different. But when you got to fucking, you know, you pay for your internet, you got to pay for Nintendo, you got to play for PlayStation, you got to play for Xbox, you got to pay for Disney, you got to pay, like, this is the conundrum I'm at. It's like they're not just competing against the dollars just in the game space; they're competing against everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's something that people got to take in consideration. Like, we're not all just made of money. Like, the whole point of getting a subscription essentially is to get more and pay less.
Yep.
But I think
Well,
Netflix has proven though that people complain, but people spend the money.
Well, I guess that's always the thing, right? People
Yeah.
always complain about stuff, and then there's always a bunch of people that are still just going to buy it no matter what.
Right? Like when they cut down on password sharing, all those people said, "Oh, I'm going to quit," but their numbers actually went up.
I mean, well, they had no choice. Like, if you wanna, you know, if you wanna watch, you're gonna have to buy it. You know?
Yep.
I mean, like I said, something value to me is different than value to you, and so on and so forth. I mean, it's like the whole Fortnite
Yeah.
thing I keep bitching about. It's like, I'm not dissing Fortnite itself as a game. It's a bit of fun, but it's just like the skins are really overpriced. And anybody who says not, I think you're smoking too much happy grass. But but at the same time, they're selling so fucking much of it. It's stupid. And like I said, they're getting away with a lot of it because parents are buying it. And they're not really investigating the cost because they're buying those fucking bucks, right?
Yep.
The V-Bucks, and they don't really know what the equivalent of a V-Buck is. The kid just says, I need 1,000 V-Bucks. The kid's like, all right, whatever, you know, and they go out and buy it. But it's like, yeah, do you realize that one character is like 2,000 or 3,000 or whatever the fuck they charge, you know?
Yeah.
When I was trading in the PS4 Slim at GameStop, I had to wait because this mother brought her kid, and he had to refill his V-Bucks, and like the cashier at GameStop had to like do all that shit. And then they gave him a receipt with his V-Bucks code. And they're like, oh, here's your receipt. It's like they're not even buying games anymore, these kids. They're buying fucking codes.
And I do think that there is a limit where people will pay, but I think that limit is a lot higher than we want to pay.
I think though, and I've been saying this for a while, that the Game Pass price is right on the cusp where
Yeah, but
they
there's
could
not
go-
even that many like good value in there right now. Like the
Well,
games
that's
are going
what
to
I'm
get
saying.
better as they add more stuff in. It's going to be worth the 25, but by the time they do that, it'll be 35.
right.
And that's always the gray area, right? Because, you know, first it's like everything. It's the old bait. They bait you in with, we'll give you this, we'll give you that. You know, they give you everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah.
And then when you get their numbers up, they kind of start really giving you less. Right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like either like I've always said, like it's a good thing Microsoft has all the studios because they have enough studios that don't shut any down, God forbid,
Right.
to kind of sustain Game Pass relatively on their own. But that's if they're going to put out content.
Mhm.
At Microsoft, and I think this is something I'm pretty sure Phil's had to address with teams. It's like, you know, if we're going to have all these studios, but you guys are going to take 5 years in between projects, this is not going to work out really well.
Yeah.
Especially if other guys pull out. Like if more third parties say, yeah, we're skipping Gamecast because it's not worth it for us. Like Xbox, it's like Netflix, right? Everybody pulled out from Netflix, but lucky enough for them, they had enough capital that they put enough of their own shows and their own movies on to sort of to warrant paying for it.
Yeah.
If you see what I'm laying down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
So
depends
Microsoft's
too.
in the same spot. Like, thank
I think
God
it
for them.
depends.
Like, they acquired Activision and they got games like because Call of Duty in itself, like, is almost big enough to sustain, a good portion of Game Pass subscriptions. But I really like to know the metrics on this game. Like, I'd like to know how many people are playing it through Game Pass, and if it is like what's the residual?
Yeah. It's so weird too because it came out and they didn't even have that many like skins or anything to buy. You would have thought they would have loaded this shit up with skins at release. Probably would have made a lot more money.
I think it depends too. Like, are other game companies like a Sony gonna do something? Because I think it's like you've said with you got Netflix, you got Disney. It's one thing if all you have is Game Pass, but now if you have to get, you got to pay Game Pass, you got to pay Nintendo, if you got to pay Sony, I think that lowers how much you're willing to pay for each individual thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they might get away with $25, but if they get up to 30, it's gonna be like
they're almost at 30.
They're at 20.
Well, here's another conundrum, especially for us Canadians up here, right? So obviously, your new government now, Donald Trump, wants to impose 25% tariffs on Canada. Well, here's a big problem. Yeah, starting tomorrow. So this is not going to be good for our economy at all because we buy a lot of products from you guys. But here's the other thing. It's going to also drop the Canadian dollar has already slid to like 69 cents US, which is brutal, which is why, like I said, up here in Canada, we're paying like $100 for video games now. So that's only going to drop again, and that's going to probably make all this shit even more expensive up here.
Man.
Well, it's all right. Canada says that they're going to shut off the power to the U.S. So we'll see how long these tariffs last. Does Canada really have the balls to do it?
Hey, shut it off after CM Punk wins the Rumble. Then after that, I don't care who turns what off.
Well, we get our power from Canada, so I don't want to shut it off. Wait till spring at least. Don't do it in winter.
Bro.
I think the whole idea is stupid anyway because there's enough stuff that we trade between countries that shouldn't be really warranted here. I understand the border issues, but our government's already been cracking down substantially, especially up here. Like our premier of our province here, she's a very smart woman, and she's been doing some pretty cool shit. So it's our fucking prime minister, but he's going to be gone soon. He's already resigned, but he's just we just got to get an election going up here. So I think once we get a new government, we get our new prime minister, probably be Pierre Poilievre. I think he'll be able to renegotiate a lot of stuff with Trump. I really do.
I was shot.
What is this place?
Where is everybody? Nobody's in here tonight.
I just ran 3 miles to find the bots, and they shot me immediately.
Where's Milkman? Where's all these crazy guys? Where's RWK?
I don't know.
We know Anthony's on vacation.
He literally is.
He literally is on vacation.
Oh, I just fell through the ceiling.
You know what's weird about this map? How do you use what if you get the helicopter? Because we're all inside.
I don't know.
How would it get you?
It'll be a miniature.
Maybe. Oh, someone joined. Is that your friend?
Yeah.
Cool.
The Shamo.
Anthony's in Sicily against this hockey fan. He's in Vermont. I'll give you the coordinates to where he's at.
The coordinates.
That son of a bitch. He could get Chocolate Cherry Garcia where he's at.
Oh, he better go to the factory there.
He's not going to go to that factory.
He should.
He's used to going to the fudge factory, but not that one.
Oh man, getting killed.
If anybody wants to play, jump in. I know there's not many people in the chat tonight. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because we haven't played Call of Duty in a while.
There apparently the numbers for Call of Duty have dropped significantly. People don't like this season for some reason.
Why? It's new maps.
I don't know.
AJ Lee is Dell. Come to the Rumble.
Yes.
He said definitely come to the Rumble. Yeah, I would assume. I have a feeling Shane McMahon's going to be in the Rumble. I don't know why.
Shane?
Yeah, because Stephanie did an interview saying you never know who's going to be in the Rumble. And I know it's not Vince. Oh.
Yeah, but it's possible. Yeah, I guess.
Well, if he shows up at the Rumble, that sucks for AEW, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone's saying how he's going to go over there and buy the company with Vince. And
Maybe his brother-in-law said show up here so we could, like, expose them, how stupid they are.
well, look at the main event. He's putting 2 AEW guys in the main event of WrestleMania.
I know. It's like, what, their third or fourth thing they gave them?
Yep.
Oh, I thought you said A and W guys and think what?
Hey,
Yes.
A&W makes more money than AEW.
The root beer guys are gonna fight the Costco guys.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
You know what A&W stands for, right?
What?
Hamburgers and whoop beer.
I thought it was assholes and whores.
No. Maybe. I don't know.
That's the other A&W.
Yeah, it depends where you're at.
Goldberg, dude's been training. Is that? We could see Goldberg. You know, Goldberg was supposed to be at Raw last week, and he wasn't there.
Oh, please. You really want Oldberg, that part-timer?
I sure fucking do, baby, because that guy was the man
too.
back in the day.
I know.
I
The
wish
internet.
Randy Savage was alive, just so he could come up and go, "Ooh,
Dude, he would be the biggest meme. He'd be like Chuck Norris.
Who, Goldberg?
No, Randy Savage, if he's still alive.
he was my favorite back in the day.
Oh yeah, he would be all over the place right now.
All of the guys I used to like, they're all fucking dead. Crazy.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Randy Savage, British Bulldog, he's fucking dead.
Fucking He-Man died today.
Chris He-Man, what He-Man?
The guy who
The
did the
voice
voice,
actor.
the original voice.
Oh, from the show?
Yeah, not Dolph Lundgren. Thank God.
Okay,
He's still
thank
around.
God. I was gonna say Dolph Lundgren. He's been sick recently. I think he just had a surgery or something.
Yeah, he just got. I think he got cured of cancer, or he's in remission.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
He's the last He-Man left. There is no other He-Man after him.
Nonsense. They're making that new movie.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't even know if Noof knows about that.
Oh, God.
Do tell. I'm sure it's another DEI fucking bullshit thing, is it?
No, it's worse. He's like a lawyer who
Oh, what the fuck?
was told about Eternia as a child, and then he like, I don't even know. I don't remember what it said. Frank read it, and I was like, what the hell is
It's
this?
like the Minecraft movie where it starts out in real life. It's like Jumanji. Like, he gets sucked into the thing, and he gets sucked into Eternia. Like Jumanji.
When it says he's a lawyer.
Yeah. Why? Whoever thought that was a good idea is like so stupid.
Excuse me.
The only good He-Man thing that they've done in like forever is the Netflix cartoon. That's the only good thing. The rest of it, I don't know. Oh man, I got dev error.
Yeah, me too. You got to reinvite everybody.
Oh.
Hey, give me a second to set up a class, will you?
Yeah,
Oh wait, we're all still here. Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah. I got.
Oh, he's not.
I got shitty weapons. I got to fucking fix them up here.
Oh, it bounced me back in, Frank.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Holy shit! I didn't even know Lundgren had cancer. Yeah, he had cancer for several years, and he didn't tell anybody until recently. Hockey fan. Shout out to the chat room. We got hockey fan and nobody else.
All right.
I guess if it's not Resident Evil, nobody wants to watch it.
Nope. Only Resident Evil.
All right, let's wrap.
You ready? Okay. Let me put on the good level.
Hey, man.
I don't know, me personally, like I said, the whole with the games going to PlayStation, to me, like, you know, people always say, like, when you talk about Xbox, it's always been Halo, Gears, and Forza, right? So to me, it feels like you really sold it out when you give away your 3 flagship franchises.
Yep.
To me, that's feel like the ultimate sellout. Does it make any sense?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Phil Spencer
Like,
said when you lose your way with Halo, you've lost the way of Xbox.
Yeah, he says a lot of shit that he doesn't fucking follow.
If you're gonna lose fucking Bethesda games or something like that, like they were always multi-plat. Like that shit was multi-plat to begin with, right?
Right.
So like, that's to me. I really could give a shit if they get Skyrim or to get fucking Starfield and that shit, you know, and all that crap. But
Yeah.
to me, once you give up your, like I said, your Halo and you give them Forza, the 3 franchises that basically, when anybody thought about Xbox, that's the kind of games that come to mind. Then they're like, man, what the fuck?
And you've lost your way.
Like if Nintendo gives up fucking Zelda and Mario, that's how they're gonna feel, right?
Yep.
It is very strange that they're doing all this, and then how many copies is it really going to sell?
Yeah, I know, exactly.
And then it's going to be too late because you've already done it. You can't just go
You're
back.
not going
and
to
be
sell
like,
10 million
mind.
copies of Forza on PlayStation. You're probably going to sell like 2 million copies.
Right.
So what are you really making there? Like $28 million? You sold out the brand for under 30 million?
What's funny too is I keep hearing the thing like, oh, that's fine. It'll just make more money for Xbox games. And it's like, yeah, but they don't. PlayStation doesn't get $0. Even though Microsoft's getting the lion's share, they're still getting money and they have no development costs. So why, like, it benefits everybody. And I bet you Sony's going to make more money from it.
Doesn't mean
than
you're going to get better
Microsoft
quality
will.
Microsoft games at the end of the day.
Right.
Because they just haven't really had quality with a lot of their games. Some of their games have and a lot haven't. Now, if Microsoft was putting out quality games all the fucking time, they wouldn't even have to put them on PlayStation.
Exactly.
But that's the issue. So they can, you know, it's the sticks and stones may break my bones argument. It's like you're just saying that so the words don't hurt you, but at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Right.
Like, I mean, I get it. Part of the business model was not working for them, but you know, at the same time, I don't know if they got spooked with the whole fucking the CBA shit or whatever it was. Like, if that spooked them off, or they were like, oh, like we're gonna lose this deal, and we're gonna lose too much money. So, I don't know, because it's just like all they had to do was just like put most of these games exclusive at some fucking point in time, and they're gonna have not only console sales, but they're gonna fucking roll up in the Game Pass subscriptions too.
Yeah.
Infinite Hero, what's up? RWK, what's going on? If you want to join RWK, let me know.
Like just imagine like keeping the next Elder Scrolls game fucking absolutely exclusive,
Yeah, no.
right?
If they would have just made Call of Duty exclusive.
Don't tell me the PlayStation guys wouldn't fucking buy an Xbox just to play that one game.
They would.
They would.
All they had to do was make this game exclusive right here and forget about it. Would have blown up.
Forget about it.
Console
Pissed
sales,
off,
everything.
You know what? They would have got over it eventually. You know what I mean?
Yep. Hey man, PlayStation's got like 10 God of Wars they can release.
Honestly, they wouldn't even have to make Call of Duty exclusive. All they had to do is, even if they put like a one year exclusive window.
Yep.
So you're not taking nothing off the platform, but you're gonna force people like, man, you want to play. That FOMO is gonna get a lot of people. But because, you know, we got to be kumbaya, we got to be the fucking nice guys.
Well, they got to be the
And that's
nice
what I
guys because they want to make any money they can.
Sony doesn't fucking give a shit.
Yep.
That's the thing that irks me. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like if Xbox fucking loses money, like Sony could care less if they fold a tent tomorrow.
Yeah, they want them out. They want them out of their industry. It's all right because this is gonna all end with Nintendo being on top.
Like, you know, the 360, like, how can you be so stupid? The 360 was fucking super successful for a reason.
Yep.
So don't tell me that everybody that bought 360 just said fuck Xbox. It's like, no, you fucked up a little bit with the Xbox One.
Yep.
But you had lots of time to recorrect the fucking ship. Like by the end of the Xbox One generation, it was starting to come around a little bit.
Exactly.
That's why we all invested in the Series X, right? Because we're like, oh, they got this system that's got this amazing power, and you know, we were all excited about some of the games. And
Yeah,
then,
we
of
thought
course,
they were back, man. We were like, this is it. We're back in the 360 time. Like, the Series X is going to kill everybody. That's it.
I almost feel like the Halo Infinite delay was like the snowball effect. Like that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end, and we didn't know it yet. That was the sad part. We had no idea. We were like, oh, well, it sucks we have to wait a whole nother year, but we'll be a year in at least, and then nothing, man. Like, the game was good when it came out, but they just never kept on supporting it properly. Everyone fell off.
Like, if you're actually in tune with your studios, how can you not be going in and watching the work in progress and then go, guys, this fucking game does not look like it's running on Series X hardware. This looks like it running on the fucking 360.
I know.
That's what Nintendo did. They went in there and they were like, yo, we cannot put this game out.
But
with,
that's the
Metroid.
problem. They hired Bonnie Ross, okay? And it's one of their friends who they want their friends to get rich. So, like, Bonnie, you know, you get rich, you stay in this position. And she didn't know what the hell she was doing. I guarantee you.
Go back and play Halo 5. It looks better than fucking Infinite. I rest my case. It
Yep.
really does.
It does. Halo
Sure.
5 is a little
Infinite
underrated.
did not look Infinite looked like a game. Like if you look at other shooters out there, like even looking at the foliage, it just looked awful. The trees look weird. The fucking character models look fucking weird. I mean, Chief looked pretty cool, but outside of that, I don't know. The game just looked weird to me.
Yeah. I didn't like how you're like mountain climbing in the whole game, and the waypoint doesn't make any sense, and you got to
They give
go
you an
around the
open
map.
world, but it's all cut off. It's all disjointed. It's like, why'd you even give an open world then? You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like you're wasting so much time mountain climbing, like you said. It's stupid.
You can drive the Warthog further now.
Yeah, I could
Great.
drive it up my ass. What do you got, RWK? Got good news? What news do you have, RWK? Yes, this gem was lost soon as Halo was delayed, says Infinite. Yeah, it's true. May, what's up, man?
I don't know. I just feel for the kind of educated people are supposed to having working at that company, don't they make a lot of fucking stupid decisions?
Oh yeah.
This is Microsoft in a nutshell, though. They do this with every division, not just Xbox. And I try explaining this to people, and they don't listen to me.
In all fairness, I swear to God, the same people that are running DC movies are the same fucking people working at Xbox. They can't get their fucking head out of their ass either.
Hey, you canceled Michael Keaton.
Anybody you guys, and I don't mean to offend if you do, but that fucking new Superman movie looks like fucking ass. What's up with that fucking suit? It looks like pajamas. It's fucking baggy. The symbol looks like fucking shit. It looks like something a kid would design. He's
It's
fucking
funny.
cross-eyed in the latest flying scene. Like, what the fuck? They got a goddamn dog. There's 5 characters in there again, so Superman's going to become a fucking secondary character at the end of the movie.
Well, it's funny. When you posted that, Frank and I have an inside joke now. We say, could be fake.
Holy fuck, man. I don't know.
Because I'm like, there's no way that that's real. And then I'm looking stuff up, and people are saying it's real, and I'm like, wait, this is crazy.
Are you talking about the cross-eyed flying scene?
No.
No.
Let's talk about when you said that I heard that Superman was kissing a dude. Could be fake. And then
I'm like,
posted,
there's no way they would do that. And then I'm looking it up, and people are saying like it might be. And I'm like, there's no way. Like this is insane. Like I couldn't believe it.
And then I posted Phil Spencer kissing him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, do you know how insane that would be if they tried to do that? It's like, The Henry Cavill Superman was good. That was like the last good Superman movie.
I heard that there was a deleted scene with his Superman where he kisses himself.
Oh, like in Prometheus or Alien, whatever.
I didn't see Covenant.
I mean, I hate to be fucking petty, but the way they did Henry Cavill dirty too still bugs the shit out of me.
Oh yeah,
I know.
They fired him and tried to bring him back.
Brought him back. They told him, "Yeah, you're gonna get to reprise your role." He got super fucking excited about it. He was telling his fans. And
He quit The Witcher.
2 weeks later, yeah, you're out. Apparently, I guess you're too old, and we're gonna start a fucking reboot. Like they had, they had regardless of the Justice League movies or whatever itself, but they did have like almost a perfect cast.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot was a pretty damn good Wonder Woman, and like fucking, he was an awesome Superman and all that sort of shit.
The second Wonder Woman movie was horrible, but it wasn't her fault. And then they're like, "Oh, the movie sucked, so we got to get rid." It's like you wrote a bad movie. She was excellent in the first one. It's not her fault.
Exactly. Yeah, like I said, man, I think there's a lot of turnips fucking running these companies. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Like, listen to your fan base.
They never do.
No.
That's always the problem.
No, we're gonna listen to the popular majority because it's like, yeah, you know what? If a piece of dog shit on the pavement was popular right now because apparently it could sing, they'd cast that in a role. You know what I mean? It's like we gotta cast whatever's popular. Like they don't even fucking care that okay, maybe that person looks the part. I say same thing with that Uncharted movie. They fucking cast that fucking twat weasel Tom Holland. When they fucking had it written for them. They had fucking Nathan Fillion who looks like fucking Nathan Drake, talks like Nathan Drake.
Yep.
Even want to spend his own money to make a short film, and if it was fucking amazing. And they're like, dudes, you can't get it any cut and dried like that. Nathan Fillion could be fucking Nathan Drake, and they go and hire fucking Tom Holland. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's because he was Sony's golden boy at the time.
Yeah, he's popular and he's young, so he can build sequels.
He looks like
Well,
shit.
fucking Nathan Fillion's not getting old age pension. The fucking dude's only like 40-something years old.
Yep. And that's how old Drake is in the fucking game almost. He's in his 30s and his 40s. He could get away with it.
He's not like 25 in the games.
Yeah. RWK, that's great news, but you better get gigabit. Don't get 100 megabytes. That's not going to get you anywhere, buddy.
After everything this guy's been through, he's going to try to cheap out with the 100 megs. He's crazy.
100 megs isn't going to do anything for you.
You're crazy, dude. Just get the gigabit. Just do it.
Just get the gigabit.
Just do it. You'll never regret it. I downloaded this entire game in like 30 minutes, 160 gigs.
Get gigabit, and you will thank us later.
It's life-changing.
Where's the outrage for Wahlberg as Sully? Well, he was originally cast to be Nathan Drake.
Which I still think is a better casting than Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland sucks.
Exactly. That would have been a better cast than Tom Holland. Honestly, you know who I think it would have made a pretty good Sully is J.K. Simmons.
Yeah,
he
would have been all right. Yeah.
I could see him smoking a cigar, with that voice, like, hey, kid.
You know who would have been a really good Sully if it was like 20 years earlier? The fuck is the Godfather? Marlon Brando.
Oh, Marlon Brando.
Hey, what you doing?
Dr. Mephisto.
I don't know. The casting choices are so fucking stupid. I saw like a mock-up of Chris Hemsworth as He-Man. I was like, he'd be a fucking cool He-Man.
Yeah, he'd be all right.
He could get away with it.
Got the looks, got the physique.
Well, he took all those steroids to do that Hulk Hogan movie, and they canceled it. This guy took anabolic steroids for like 5 years.
Imagine he's home and he's like sad, like, oh, now I'm jacked and I have nowhere to like.
Yeah, but his heart's
dash.
gonna blow up because of that shit.
He's gonna die for a role he didn't even get to do.
Yeah,
That sucks.
Hogan was injecting him probably.
I wish it was that simple.
I injected steroids straight into my penis. Now I can't get the fucking thing out of my boot.
That sounds like it'd be very painful.
Yeah, 5 megabytes now. Just go gigabit. You'll thank
All
me
right, well,
later.
how much is the price difference? He's gonna be like, oh, it's like $20 difference a month. Like,
Get
what is it?
gigabit. I'm telling you, get gigabit. You will thank us later.
It's only stuff's only gonna get bigger, and you're gonna need
Yeah,
more
but
bandwidth.
he can't. 100 megabytes is going to only support like less than one device.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
In his
he's gotta
house.
just do it.
Just get gigabit. You'll be fine.
I mean,
telling
unless
you.
they're trying to charge you like $500 a month for gigabit, but if it's like reasonable, just do it.
Yeah, you're a tight ass, but don't be too tight.
That's something you use all the time. I'm telling you.
We do
by the
understand what
time-
you have. We've been there, and I'm telling you, you don't understand what we have now. You
when
want to be
PS6
here.
When PS6 comes out, games are going to be like 200 gigs. So just get ready. Like, you know you're going to need
Fuck, who even cares about games at that point?
it. It's going to happen.
Yeah, and they're still going to give you a 500 gigabyte hard drive and fucking thing.
Yeah. They're not even going to give you a terabyte. Well, you could fit half a game on here.
Yeah, he's right. I used to have Spectrum. It was horrible. I pay $35 now. Gigabit is $70 a month. Dude, $70 a month
Are
for
you
gigabit
crazy?
is cheap.
Do it. Yeah, I'm paying way more than that. You're nuts.
So you're going to pay half the price to get a fraction of what it would be to pay a little bit more?
I think for gigabit here, without cable or anything else, it's like $99 a month. Just do it. You're crazy.
Just fucking do it, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. What are you doing? If somebody told me I could get it
Cut
for
another
70,
bill out
oh,
or something, man. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it.
yeah, I would do it.
You know what he should do? Go gigabit for 1 month, then drop down to 100 megabytes, and then he'll see what the fucking difference is.
Actually, if they let you do that, you should do that and just see if it makes a difference to you. That's a good idea.
Don't do 100. Start from 1
Don't do
gigabit.
100, man. You can't even download 360p porn with that shit.
Exactly.
Well, right now he has to watch it in 144p, so I mean it's still an upgrade for him, but
You gotta watch
Is
it.
that a nipple or a misplaced pixel? I can't tell.
You can watch it in 56K.
oh god. Every time he loads up a picture, it goes like line by line.
Remember
You gotta
those
wait
days?
half an hour to fucking download a picture. You're fucking like, this is not doing my hand job any good here.
Dude, how did we live through the time when a picture loaded like that, where it would like slowly load? Like, I can't believe we lived through that.
Yeah, well, that's where we deserve fucking medals, because we were the guinea pigs for that stuff back in the day.
It was horrible.
I remember back in the day, even just trying to get emails when I was on dial-up. You're like, I hope this email's not large.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I'm cutting Netflix as RWK. Yeah, that would
There
be a
you
good
go.
idea.
That'll get you $25 back a month. You're already almost to the rest of your bill.
Make one of your kids pay an extra $10 a month. Then you're good.
You want to play games, you're gonna pay.
Yeah, like Game Pass here in Canada, I mean, it went from, I think it was $15.99 or something. It's like $22.99 now
Yeah.
a month.
Can you do CD keys in Canada? Because that saved me and Perry a fortune on Game Pass. We got a year for like $103 of Ultimate.
Oh wow, damn.
You should look and see. Go to CD keys and see if they have it for Canada.
Oh, okay.
Because that'll save you.
Yeah, because last year.
That's the only reason we did it.
I was going to buy Black Ops for 75.
He doesn't have Discord. That's why he's not joining us in the chat.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we were gonna buy Black Ops for 75, like Perry said, and then he was like, "Yo, there's a deal for a year of Ultimate for 103." So we're like, "Oh, let's just do that." Because we canceled.
Yeah, we canceled. I let it go after 20-something years.
I was like, I'm not paying.
Or,
20 a
after
month.
20 years. It was what, 04? I've had it since 04. Xbox Live. That's all right. Xbox pulling out all the stops.
Hopefully they'll have the same thing next year when it expires.
What?
Hopefully they'll have that same deal next year when the
Well, that
the
deal is
CD
on all the time. It's just I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not stacking throughout the year because I don't know what they're
No.
doing.
I don't even know if I'm gonna have an Xbox when next year or whatever.
Well, I've already learned my lesson. I'm keeping my fucking Xbox now. Hell or high water. This could be my last one. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, I'm not getting rid of it, but I'm saying if they're saying, oh, we might have new hardware in 26. It's like, well, good luck with that.
Well, they're talking about hardware now, like innovative hardware. I don't know if that means more on handhelds or fucking, some kind of console with a fucking vibrating controller. Who the fuck knows? I don't know.
I think it's gonna be the branded PCs like we were hearing. It makes the most sense.
Yeah, Steam did
And-
that once and it didn't work.
More like a simplified gaming PC that's sort of set up like a console. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steam had that about 10 years ago. You just turn it on and you're in like a hub, and then you use the controller and you just play. But it didn't really take off. I don't know if that's gonna go. I don't know if that's gonna go down right now because a lot of people are just building their own PCs. So I don't know. GameStop wasn't even. They had it in the GameStop stores. The employees didn't even want to sell it because they didn't want to learn about it. They were like, "Oh, PlayStation." It's like you have other products you got to sell, man.
I just don't think like casuals are gonna go for it because they're not gonna understand.
Everyone, let me tell you something. A lot of people, when I opened, a lot of kids, they would tell me that the Xbox One and PS4 are underpowered and they're building a PC. So you already got people on PC last gen.
Yeah.
So people have been there. They've been there and they're staying there. The thing is, you're going to get more people going. The more these companies act stupid, the more people are going to go.
Right.
So it really took off during the Xbox One, PS4 generation.
And I don't think like PC's not as much of a hassle as people make it out to be. Like everyone's like, oh, you have to do all this work, and it's like, I mean, not really, not anymore. That's not like the old days.
Yeah, it was brutal the old days. You had to get like each game would come with like it would set up your graphics thing. You had to pick what graphics card you had, and there was
Right.
only like 4 cards on the list, and it's like I don't have any of these cards.
Yep.
You would just have
I
to pick one
remember.
though, and then test your card out with the game. Now the thing, you just install the drivers like an X. You turn on your Xbox and it updates. Do the same thing.
Yeah, and the new NVIDIA thing automatically optimizes them for your system, so you don't even.
You don't
if
have to mess with nothing.
I still tweak it and stuff, but you don't have to. You can just leave it alone.
Yeah, making it easier, but
It's easy, but there's still a lot of fine tuning. And like I said, I just went out and bought a PC, and you got good RAM. It's got everything. But if I don't have the fucking graphics card, got that stupid integrated graphics card which can't play like diddly squat. I'm lucky if I can play fucking solitaire on it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I tried playing like a Game Pass game on it, and the fucking game ran like 10 frames a second.
Yeah, like
And I guess because I downloaded the game, but I don't really want to fucking play a game if I'm streaming it. Then does it really matter what your hardware is if you're actually streaming it?
No, you can stream on anything.
yeah, if you
That's what I'm
if you
saying.
stream,
So,
you can
like,
play anything. Yeah.
It kind of takes the point out of having hardware if fucking basically the game's just running off a server.
Yep.
And I think that's where we're going with all this.
That's what they want because then they
Yeah.
charge you a fee and they move on.
right.
But yeah, like the graphics card is equivalent to like a new console. Like that's where your money goes. That's why they're like
Plus-
$500
Plus
because
the new one that everybody's dropping money for the new one right now.
yeah.
My graphics card was half the cost of the PC.
Yeah, they just announced. I just heard on my radio said it wasn't the biggest company or something now. The most valuable company in the world right now is Nvidia.
Yeah.
That blows my mind.
Yeah, that's a sign. PC is taking over. And it's funny because Nvidia did the graphics for the original Xbox.
Everybody went with AMD because they're cheaper. That's all.
Yeah. AMD is good because they know how to like integrate the graphics into the processor properly. The problem is like for actual PCs though, they're kind of a pain in the ass. But for consoles and stuff, they're really good. AMD knows what they're doing with that.
Ah,
Buying an access point? What? The whole idea sounds fine in theory, but the net is down and your account can be verified will break what? All hell will break loose?
that's not true though,
you
because like
talking
on
about?
Steam, I can play my games even if I'm not online. I play on the Steam Deck. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that there is a backup option in Steam. You can literally back up your Steam games to a hard drive or a Blu-ray or a DVD, or you just right-click it. You right-click the game and you go to backup, and you can back up the game and do whatever you want with it. It's plus a lot of those games have cracks. You just drop the crack in there and then you can play your game.
But even when you buy a game legit, like I said, I could be in the woods with my Steam Deck and it'll still work.
Oh, Infinite Hero. Xbox games get cracked all the time, buddy. How do you think I played Indiana Jones the day before?
No. I think he means like if you have an Xbox and you go to play a game and there's no internet, you can't play it unless it's your home.
Oh, you mean on the console?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do the check-in. Nintendo does that shit too. If you don't log into your Switch for 7 days, you can't play anything that you downloaded.
Yeah, Nintendo's the biggest culprit of that.
Unless you connect to the internet and they check. Yeah, Nintendo basically did what the Xbox One was going to do, and Nintendo got away with it.
That's why I don't buy physical games that much unless I get them for cheap, but I buy my Switch games physical still because I can just pop it in and play it most of the time. I had to buy Hello Kitty digital because it's not physical yet. That's the only game I bought in like forever digital on there.
Is that coming to Xbox?
No, actually, it's coming to PlayStation and it's on Steam and Nintendo right now.
So it's on every platform but Xbox.
Yes, it's skipping Xbox, which makes no sense because it's like a mobile game.
And if you realize, Frank, there is a Hello Kitty original Xbox in Japan.
Yeah, I know. It looks awesome.
Wow.
It was for Roller Rescue, right?
Xbox can't even get a little pussy.
Little kitty.
They can't even. My point is, they have a history with Hello Kitty too, and they still can't get that on there. Just like they did with Marvel vs. Capcom. They have a history with them, and they're not even on there. Well, now they're going to announce, I think, on Thursday, the release date. But
one day, I'm gonna just splurge and buy the Hello Kitty Dreamcast.
Yeah, me too.
I want it so bad.
But
I should buy it.
There's two
and
of
then,
them.
Like, put the HDMI mod and the ODE and everything. Just have like an ultimate one.
There's two of them though. There's a green one and a pink one.
Yeah.
Somebody should have made a Dreamcast waffle maker because it looks like a waffle maker.
It does.
That would have been awesome.
I have the Xbox fridge and toaster. I never even opened those. But I'm a pony.
Wait, Noof, did you get disconnected?
I think so. Yeah.
I
was
didn't.
waiting for party.
Piggles
All right,
did
I'm
too.
inviting you again.
Everyone got disconnected except for me.
keep getting illegal player data right?
The cops.
Uh, wha- what's illegal about it?
Well, we didn't buy the game. We got Game Pass, right? So it's illegal. We're playing it on Game Pass. I don't know.
Imagine they just flipped the switch, like the Frankenstein switch, and Game Pass just shut off.
We don't buy our
That
games.
that Warhammer Space Marine 2 game today. Fuck, that game's pretty cool.
That game's awesome. I played there's a trial on PlayStation. Game is
Fucking
bloody and
graphics are
everything.
wicked, too.
Yeah.
Hey, is it Pro Enhanced? I didn't.
Yes, it is
check.
Pro Enhanced.
Illegal player data right. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, that's what
You're going to jail.
Exit and restart.
You know
the
what's
game.
funny too? My loadout is screwed up.
I'm fine. No,
Yeah,
you
we're
guys
still
having
in here
problems.
though.
Why don't you just end this match and then start over and invite
Okay.
everybody?
All right. Yeah, I forgot we're not online, so it doesn't matter. We won't be penalized from quitting.
Hello Kitty gets super repetitive, says Infinite Hero. Oh man.
Wait, are you playing Island Adventure?
What's he playing?
Because I've heard that too, but I don't care. I sold my
Can
soul
we
to
get an
Sanrio.
Astrobot 2 before 2085, please?
I hope.
Just a packing game. It's a Mario clone.
Yeah, okay.
It's just a Mario clone. It's a
I
packing
platinumed
game.
it.
You
Well,
pla-
you know what somebody said? It's I know it was a developer or somebody, but I started a quote, and it's almost true. They said, "Astrobot basically did Nintendo better than Nintendo."
Yep.
Reggie said that, I think.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it might
Reggie.
have been. I know it was somebody like important. I was like, yeah, it's kind of true because like when I'm playing Astrobot, it's like this game is as good or better than almost any Mario game I've ever played.
It is.
Like it's hands to me, it's and I love like Mario Odyssey. I thought that game was phenomenal, but to me, like Astrobot was hands down better than that.
Yeah, Astrobot has the music. They have the history. Everything's good.
Yeah, like the play control, the ingenuity, the levels, the fucking like the graphics, the bosses. Like, you know, and it borrows some stuff from the other games of Mario or other, but I mean what game doesn't?
Exactly. That's the whole
Yeah.
thing. Every game steals from everybody.
It's funny. My kid is 5, and she was playing Mario Wonder, and then when we got Astrobot, she still like always asks, "Oh, can we play Astrobot?" Like she loves that game. It's like one of her favorites, and I platinumed it because I loved it.
Yeah, I haven't got quite the platinum. I still got to go back and find some of the little astronaut dudes.
Yeah,
Got a few things to do there, but I'm not too far off.
it's just so good, and it looks good, and it like runs perfectly, and everything
Yeah,
about it is good.
And from a runtime, like obviously that was one of the faults with the packing game was that it was a little bit of a short. Like, you know, even the VR game was more like the VR one felt a lot like a VR tech demo, and then like you got the one that was packed in with the PS5, and that felt like a better game, but it was like a little bit short and lacked in a couple areas. And then like this last one was just like everything you wanted the first couple games to be, really.
Yep.
Yeah, I even told Axel on Good Morning
That
Xbox.
VR was amazing though.
I even told Axel on Good Morning Xbox. I'm like, I'm not paying full price for Astrobot. That's freaking insane. Blah blah blah. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna buy it and just check it out or whatever. Because Xbox did something that week, and I was like, fuck this. I'm just gonna take my money. So I bought the game, and I was like, holy shit, this game is great.
Right?
And I was like, it's worth the money.
Well, remember, I was on the fence about it, but I was excited for it. And then you even texted me. You're like, dude, just buy it and enjoy it.
like-
And I did. And I was like, yes.
Yeah, because Xbox did something, and I was like, you know what, man? Fuck these people. I'm just gonna go buy a PlayStation game and have fun.
Yeah, we did.
We did. What was it? They delayed Avowed or something? Was that because of that? I don't even know.
I
I don't remember. It was something dumb. They do dumb shit all the time, so we can't.
There was
even
like nothing.
keep track.
There was like nothing coming out, so we were like, "Screw it, let's just buy this game," and then it was awesome.
You pony, yeah.
You never. Wait. Hold on. My chat wasn't updated.
Dude, it looks really bad on Gaming After Dark when I said I pre-ordered Doom for PS5 Pro. Because
oh yeah.
I only pre-ordered it because at GameStop they gave like an extra 20% credit if you pre-ordered a game. So I was like, "What's coming out?" And Frank was like, "Doom is coming out." I was like, "Okay, I'll pre-order Doom."
Well, and you already have it on Xbox and PC because you have Game Pass.
I know,
so-
but I fucking said that, and now he's probably
Yeah.
gonna get comments. Ooh, this guy's a PlayStation.
And we have the Pro. Why wouldn't we try it out? Like, you know what I mean?
I don't even know if I've ever. I probably played Doom 2016 on PlayStation to test it out, but
Yeah.
besides that, I don't think I ever really tested it out
I played the ball
or
on
played it
Xbox.
on there.
I don't know how much better.
I'm gonna
it could
play that shit on
possibly
Game
run
Pass.
the Pro.
Why the hell am I gonna buy it on PlayStation?
Yeah, there's no point. Unless it does something crazy, but how much better can it run? It probably is going to run at 120 frames on Series X anyway. So I don't know. We
Well, I want
see.
to play it on PC because I got trainers, so I'll play it on there.
Yeah.
I used to play the game on PC. I only played Doom was only on PC at one point when I was younger. It wasn't on
Yeah.
console. And that's how I beat Doom on 1 and 2.
I used to play Wolfenstein 3D on PC.
Yeah, I know. Well, that was the first game for the most part.
Yep.
Then you had Duke
On the
Nukem.
Packard Bell.
Yeah. Those are great games.
I know.
So
They got to finish out that Wolfenstein trilogy.
yeah, well, Indiana Jones took its spot.
Well, I still want the other game.
Whoa. Who's firing at me?
The bots. Bods.
Ooh, I frag killed somebody. Fragged them.
Fraggle Rock.
They have Fraggle Rock toys at Target for some reason now.
Alright.
Just randomly.
Fraggle Rock.
When I walk
They have
there,
dozers.
We need the.
why
Oh.
you're-
Those little guys.
I don't see you when I walk there. You know you're looking out. Are you becoming cute? Huh? Your boy?
The guy from IGN looks like Rizzo the Rat.
Yeah.
He's not from Fraggle Rock, but you know what I mean. Yes, we need to finish out the Wolfenstein trilogy, says Hockey Fan. Well, yeah.
Did Infinite Hero ever respond if he's playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Because he said the game gets super repetitive. Is that what he was talking about?
Yeah, but he
I
never
have-
responded. He just moved
I
on
ha-
from that.
I have to know. He's embarrassed. It's okay. We were among friends here. Let's do this boat again. That was fun.
Yeah, the boat was cool. Hello, kitty. That thing is right next to me too, Frank.
What thing? Oh, the little kitty?
Yeah, because she left it in the room here.
That was funny.
No one was talking about... No, I was talking about Space Marine 2. Okay.
The complete opposite.
Oh, you should have said it. The president will sign an executive order to get Wukong on Xbox.
Yeah, did you see the clip where they overimposed him signing something and it was for GTA 6 to be released immediately or something?
That's so
It's like so stupid. Wukong.
I made a bed out of a couple of Hello Kitties for the Wii. A bed?
A bed.
Hey, the one on GameCube goes for money.
Roller Rescue. It's a pretty good game.
Did you see the eBay listing I sent you with a
When
guy?
I was a kid, it was Hello Kitty. As an adult, it's about Hello Kitty.
I saw the eBay listing.
The guy scotch taped the disc together and he was trying to sell it for $50.
Does he think it's gonna work?
I'm not even kidding. There's a big crack in the disc and he scotch taped it.
The I have it on my Pico boot, but I have the Xbox version on my JTAG because it's fully backwards compatible. It's on the list, but it was only released from PAL.
And Japan.
Yeah, so if you get the PAL version, the like loading screens they're not full screen, but then the game goes into full screen. It's weird. Like there is like some issues, but
Yeah.
it's not like unplayable. I don't know why they didn't put it in on Xbox here. That would have been awesome.
Who the fuck is Gliffy B?
Lippy B?
Who's that?
He wrote Gliffy B with a G.
Glizzy B.
No, RWK wrote Gliffy B asking questions on Twitter. He is.
Oh.
Hope he is coming back. He better hope somebody wants to hire him because he's got no money to come back.
He burnt his bridges badly. They're not gonna take him back. Maybe now that Vince is gone, he can go back. Oh wait, wrong company.
You probably won't fit into their whole, we gotta hire DEI fucking recruits, you know?
I don't know. It was funny. He was taking questions a couple of years ago. I think he was on Jaffe's podcast. And some guy called in and was like, "Hey, Cliffy, you banned me and called me an asshole." And he's like, "I'm sorry about that." He's like, "If you give me your Twitter handle, I'll unban you right now."
Noof cleaned up that round. You had more than half their kills.
Well, watch this. It's just like a big old gangbang up the plank here.
Oh, man. That dude has an ego. He's surpassed anything he's ever done. What did he do? RWK, man. This guy, he acted like such an arrogant asshole. Like he burnt bridges in Microsoft. And then he took his game Lawbreakers to PlayStation. He's like, well, we only release games where gamers play. He basically shit on Xbox, and Xbox didn't forget that. And when the game collapsed, like, immediately.
Well, I think over the years he's definitely realized, his ego got him in a little bit of trouble.
Oh yeah.
Well, he built those games on Microsoft's dime, and then he made Lawbreakers, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna like." He did all that. It's like they funded you, dude. Like you should be a little bit more grateful.
Exactly. And the Xbox community obviously made Gears the hit it was. You know.
Yeah. Can't turn your back on the original fans.
If you watch the DVD that comes with Gears of War, there's a bonus DVD that came with the collector's edition. He's on there driving the executive's Ferrari, and he's like pretending it's his Ferrari, and he's trying to pick up women and everything. It's like, what the fuck is this shit? Like,
he's almost like the typical game nerd that got a bit of popularity, and and then that's it. Just took it to the next level.
yeah,
Now he's doing stand-up comedy and shit, apparently.
Oh God.
stand-up comedy. So was Lawbreakers a joke? Like,
Epic Game one. Didn't he say it was going to be more popular than Overwatch or something?
He did say that.
The sad part was though, it actually if you played it, it actually was a pretty decent game. It wasn't that bad.
Right.
Every time that somebody does that where they take a stand like that, it backfires. Like, remember what was that game? That little indie game that was super popular, and the guy was like, "You all don't deserve a sequel."
Oh, Fez.
Yeah, that like, and then it just faded into oblivion. It's like every time that people try that, this doesn't work.
Well, the guy was an idiot because it was a popular game and he could have made so much money off of that franchise.
Oh yeah,
And he just fucking stopped making the game because he got mad that people were like happy with it and were like, "Hey, can you put updates out for it?"
that's some mental.
No, it's the effing game and you're going to deal with it and you're going to play it. You know what? Woo! Oh, I'm just going to pull the game. Like, that was a nut. It's like, all right, well, you're probably like homeless
Yeah.
now.
Some people
You think
can't.
a lot of these devs will learn to like keep your mouth shut, and unless you got a PR guy who's going to give people the proper answers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. I think some people can't deal with success either. Because, like, remember the Flappy Bird guy? He just couldn't deal with it, and he, like, got rid of it. It's just weird. It's like you're making all that money. You'd think, like, just hire someone and then don't even think about it and just collect the check.
If
Look
Gears-
at Notch. He's acting weird, too, after he sold Minecraft.
Didn't you say he tweeted he had a small penis or something?
He tweeted that, and then he goes, "I just announced Minecraft 2," meaning that tweet. And it's like, what? Like, he literally, like, went crazy.
Isn't that what you told me, though?
Yeah, you can look at it. It's like his pinned tweet. A billionaire, and he's sitting there tweeting stuff like that. I mean, I guess who cares if you got do whatever you want, but
I now have a prosthetic claw.
he could just afford to buy a new one. Have one implanted. He could have multiple implanted on him.
He gets one made, and it looks like a fucking creeper from Minecraft. It's green.
Don't get too close or it'll explode.
Full of white stuff.
We're gonna go see that movie next when that comes out in April. Minecraft movie.
Good old Minecraft Steve, huh?
Minecraft with fucking Jack Black. Like, oh man.
It's literally Jumanji but Minecraft. Like, he gets sucked into the game or whatever.
Isn't some sexy guy in that movie or something?
Yeah, Jason Momoa's in it, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
plays like Billy Mitchell. They made like a bootleg Billy Mitchell. He's like the gaming champion or whatever. I don't know. My kid wants to see it, so I'll see it.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. They got some weird casting going on there. As long as it's fun, I guess.
The fact that they're even making a Minecraft movie is fucking weird.
I know.
It's like, that didn't strike me as the kind of game I'd play and go, man, this would make a wicked movie.
I don't understand it, but the game is fine. But yeah, the
But,
movie, I don't know.
You know, they made a movie based on Pokemon. They made a fucking movie based on, on Lego blocks.
Can you
That's
imagine
true.
if HBO did a Gears of War TV series? Holy shit.
Oh,
But they follow the game. They don't fucking make some bullshit.
that would be awesome. That story really impacted me when I played that for the first time. I'm like, man, there's some serious stuff here. Like in 2 when you find his
360
wife and stuff.
That's what it was. It was about kicking ass and taking names.
Yeah.
Not about sitting by the fireplace and waiting. Oh, we have too many games coming out. We're gonna have to move them till next year. But you're fans, you understand. Like, no, I want to play games now. Here we go.
I wonder if anyone's modded Gears Ultimate Edition to have Bender as the playable character instead of Marcus.
Well, technically in Gears
Or
4,
Jake.
they had a stupid robot that followed you.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be funny if they put like Jake the dog or Bender because it's still his voice?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I kept hearing Jake the dog in fucking Gears 4. I was like, man.
I know. You can't unhear it. I just saw an interview with him the other day. He did like a bunch of voices on Adventure Time.
They all did.
Yeah.
And South Park is annoying because South Park, you know, it's the same two guys.
Oh, yeah.
And you could tell, like, who is doing whose voice.
Yep.
As, like, the background characters. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, they all sound the same.
Yep.
All the bots were just running off the cliff in the back of the map.
I saw that. I was chasing them with the missile and they all jumped off the cliff.
Suicide bots.
They all jumped off the glyph.
Oh, they're learning from the AI, right?
Oh, yeah. I can't believe our phones are going to be Skynet now.
I can't believe James Cameron predicted the future.
Yep.
Even though he stole it from Twilight Zone. What a hack.
What do you mean? All right, so he had
stole everything,
inspiration
that guy.
Yeah, but he made it into something like way bigger.
Did he really? I mean, let's face it. He
I don't
got
know.
sued over that shit too.
I mean, I think if it was just a Twilight Zone episode, it wouldn't have been well known.
Well, it was, and he got sued for it. How many third Terminator movies does this guy make?
I don't know.
This
What's even going on with it now?
Get more ammo.
I think Terminator needs to just die.
I actually like that Terminator Salvation, even though Arnold really technically wasn't in it. So
I liked
so
it.
did we.
I thought Salvation was good. That's
like to me, 1 and 2 were amazing.
Yep.
3 was like, it was decent but not great.
Yeah.
What was the one after Salvation? What was the one after that?
Genesis.
Oh yeah, that one I didn't like at all.
No. Yeah.
And then the last one wasn't too bad. At least they brought back the original Sarah.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like in that movie was she killed somebody, and I was like, that's not her character at all.
Isn't it funny that Genesis like ended Emilia Clarke's career? Like she
That's what
stepped
you
out
get
of
for
Game
trying
of
to
Thrones.
fucking.
She did the movie.
That's what you get for trying to take Sarah Connor's role. You fucking idiot! Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
You can't go from
You
being
should've
the
stayed.
Dragon Lady to being Sarah
Perfect
Connor.
example of casting the person that's popular at the time in a role that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
Totally.
That's like now the new Supergirl is Millie Alcock. It's that fucking girl from House of the Dragon in the
Oh.
first season.
What's with all these dragon women?
The Dragon Women.
Amelia Clark was a dragon thing, right?
All these fucking dragon women, because they got my dragon on the floor.
I think you could get away with it.
Yeah, she was really good in Game of Thrones, but she wasn't good in Terminator.
Because she wasn't even Sarah Connor. She was just some fucking kid.
Yeah.
In the Terminator, Sarah Connor was young, but she looked like she was an old fucking lady.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like the very first movie, I was like really young, but she almost looked older in the first movie than she did in the second one.
Yeah.
She had that big fucking bushy permy hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that was the 80s, and they kept with the time period with that. It was cool, but when you hire a lot of these actors today, they look like little kids. They don't even look like adults.
It's something
And that's
weird
the
about
problem.
people my age. Like we got something happened to us where we're like all smaller.
Yeah, you guys never grew.
I don't know why. It's very odd, but I have noticed that.
Like you see these young kids today working, they're like 5 feet tall with beards down to their fucking penis, and it's like,
Yeah.
bro, you don't even look like a fucking adult.
Something
You
happened.
look like a Keebler Elf with a beard.
The person who works at retail and always fitting hockey skates and keeps saying to his parents, like, "Do these kids ever grow into their feet?" They're like fucking 8 years old. They got like size like 12 shoes. Like, what the fuck?
They're all
They're like-
Sasquatches.
Yeah, they're like fucking Sasquatch kids with big fucking feet on these kids. It's either that or they're like fucking 5 years old and they got a head on them like a fucking sideways watermelon, like they're fucking huge. Gotta put a medium fucking adult helmet on a 6-year-old kid. I'm like, what the fuck? How'd that come out of your twat? You must have a C-section, 'cause that didn't come out through your fucking waffle hole.
Oh,
Imagine
man.
you just say that to them. You'd be in so much trouble.
What if they
Like,
buy
how did
even
you
more
get this fucking-
equipment?
How the fuck did you get this kid out of your fucking vag? Like, his head's huge. Like fucking Stewie Griffin over here.
I want you to say someone, but no, I want you to say waffle. Well, that makes it so much better.
Waffle. How'd you get it out of your waffle twat?
What if they're like, you know what? We respect you for saying that. We're gonna buy more equipment.
That kid came out of your waffle twat? I am impressed.
Legit, Linda Hamilton looks old in every movie. There was a picture of her and Kyle Reese hugging like from last year, and there's a picture of them like from the original movie. I'm like, holy shit, they're old, like just super duper old now.
To be fair, the kid looks like an old lady too now.
Yeah,
so.
that kid, he's looked like an old lady for years.
He literally looks like an old lady.
Well, let's see what you got. If Gears comes to PlayStation, I'm buying the hell out of it, says Infinite Hero. Well,
Yeah, why not?
you might not have to wait too much longer.
I kind of want to buy Halo so I can platinum it on PlayStation just because it'd be funny.
Well, you better get used to the new controls because that's going to be it, man.
It's gonna be so weird. Like I don't know if I'm prepared for it. I guess I have no choice, but
You have no choice. It'll be cool on the Switch, though.
that's what I'm looking forward to.
We're going to make a
mean, I
handheld, but we're going to put our games on Switch.
I can already play Master Chief Collection on the Steam Deck, but it would be sick to play it on Switch.
Bro,
Like, you
Super
switch from-
Mario on the Series X, man. It's coming. It's shadow dropping tonight.
Yeah, why do they think that like other companies are gonna give up
The
their
minute we
games
hang
they're
up the
freely
phone, it's
giving
going to be
them?
on.
If Phil had some balls, he would say, "Hey, if you want this, we want this." But he doesn't do that.
He has no balls.
He could have said, "Listen, if you want Call of Duty, we need Spider-Man 1 and 2 over here," but he wouldn't do it. And what are they gonna do? Go tattle on him like to the CMA? They're not gonna tattle.
Unless I got disconnected.
Oh,
What did I say, Frank?
what?
Apparently, the people they got in the CMA now, or not in the CMA, in the FCC over here, they're worse than Lena Khan.
Oh,
I called that, and nobody
yeah, 'cause
believed me.
everyone was like, "We hope she goes out of there and everything."
She's out of there, baby. Well, guess what? You got even worse people in there now.
Yeah.
Apparently, they are not business friendly with Microsoft. So that's going to be a hindrance.
I mean, it doesn't matter now. They're putting their games everywhere, so they're not going to get in any trouble.
Well, if they want to buy
if anything
somebody else.
all the moves that Microsoft's made now pretty much made a lot of the previous arguments null and void, I'd say.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft's basically showing, yeah, we're putting our shit everywhere. Basically, there's a hole, we're sticking it in there.
Maybe that's the bigger plan, though, is look consumer friendly, and then they'll be allowed to buy every company up and just get a piece of every single game.
Yeah, but that's not how it works.
I know, but that's probably like, you know, because they could use that in court, be like, "Oh, we bought this stuff, but we put it everywhere."
Yeah, but they're not gonna allow one company to buy a bunch of shit.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna get to a point where it's like you have too much of the
And then you
market.
got like they said, Elon wants to get into gaming, and he wants to start buying companies.
Well, I could see where that's going a mile
So
away.
what if he
because-
wants a company and that Microsoft wants? He's gonna get it.
Well, I think that because remember how they designated Tencent or whatever as like something. I
Right.
think Elon's gonna go for that because that would make the most sense because it has other things besides gaming. I think he's gonna try to buy a stake in that.
I don't know. He called out Microsoft already, so
Yeah, he did.
they're in his crosshairs. That's for sure.
Oh, we'll see. Very interesting time we're living.
You
in.
know, Microsoft ended up buying all this shit. I'm so glad they didn't buy Sega.
I know they bought stuff and locked it away,
Yep.
which we thought like Sony would do. We're like, oh, that would be the opposite. It's like we're never gonna see Crash and Spyro again. They're dead, gone. We haven't seen Banjo in 20 years. He's gone.
That'd be 30 years almost. Do you really count nuts and bolts?
No, not really. And then they didn't put anything else backwards compatible, so all that stuff's dead and gone. So what are they doing here?
It will take a couple of years.
Dude, he wore the Hexen shirt, and we never heard about that again. Like they just gave up.
Yeah, you know, that was a dick move.
How?
That's dangling the carrot, man. That's the problem.
Well, that's the deal. Oh, don't forget to stay on Game Pass. Well, you might get Hexen one day. You know, like they convince you, like, oh, just stay on it, stay on it.
Yeah, I could go on good old games to get Hexen for $1.
That's what's so crazy is though, like they didn't even put like those games on Game Pass. Like they're $1 games, and they didn't do it.
I know.
You still got to pay for Elder Scrolls Online. You still got to pay for WoW. You still got to pay for the Diablo expansion.
Don't worry, Frank. Final Fantasy is coming tomorrow to Xbox.
That's totally Square, just so that they don't get in trouble. They're like, yeah, we're working on it.
Not working on nothing.
How long does it take? Like, it gets to a point where you're gonna call their bluff.
The game's already $10 on Steam. It's like nobody cares.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you're telling me they're gonna put all that time and money into porting it over, and who's gonna buy it at $50 or whatever? $60?
Well, everyone wants in Game Pass. That's why.
You know, they'll probably make more money if Microsoft just pays up front for the Game Pass than to put it out and try to sell it at this point. Because like you said, it's an older game. It's already $10 everywhere.
I don't know. How about you just fucking make a deal that it just comes out with your console? Like, that's the
Well,
problem.
that's-
Like, Microsoft never threatened these guys. They never say, hey, you make your shit exclusive to Sony, you'll never be on our platform. Fuck
Well,
you.
and not even just that, but they could have just outbid them. They could have said how much more, and that would have been it. Like Sony has a ceiling, Microsoft really doesn't. They do and they don't.
Yeah, but even if they didn't want to do that, all they got to do is be like, bro, you want to put other games on our platform? Go to hell. I
Yeah,
hope you
just
can
say,
fucking
well,
sell them all on PlayStation because we're not taking them.
Yeah, say we'll never let you publish
Just
here
like
again.
these reviewers, like the negative reviewers, all these years, these guys shit all over Xbox, like IGN and all them. What does Microsoft do? They give them fucking Series X's to review.
I know, and they give them interviews
because they're trying to change their mind. It's like, what are you doing? Like, you should cut those guys off.
blacklist them. That's right. Do you guys see the graphical glitches on the mountains?
Yeah, I do.
So weird.
Another broken game.
The Game Pass effect.
Game Pass
Oh,
fodder.
they did it only to gimp on PlayStation.
Broken like your mom's dad.
Remember, Jim Ryan was trying to tell that to the CMA. Oh, well, the FTC. Oh, they're gonna gimp our games.
Yeah. Thank God they got rid of that guy. Holy crap.
I knew he wasn't gonna last. I knew Herman wasn't gonna last. I called that.
Yeah.
Well, you hate to say it, but they are starting, I think, look at some of the moves that Microsoft's making. Like, Microsoft's not selling a fraction of hardware that we are, but they're fucking making money hand over fist on some of their software. So,
Yep.
they're getting user engagement, which means more microtransactions and all that stuff.
Yep.
You know what's funny? I would be so curious if, like, eventually they could break down the numbers to see how much money, like, so take Black Ops, for instance. They allegedly it cost $700 million to make this game.
Holy shit.
They put it in Game Pass, but it's on PlayStation, and PlayStation's getting 30%, but they don't have to recoup the $700 million. So I wonder if PlayStation made more money from Black Ops than Xbox did. Like, I would be curious to see if they could ever, like, calculate all that.
That could be kind of fucked up if they
I'm
made
so
more.
flabbergasted that this fucking game would cost $700 million. Been using the same goddamn formula and the same engine pretty much forever.
Well, that could be wrong, but that's just what I read. But I'm thinking, like, if that's the case, then they have to recoup the $700 million just to break even, and then they start making money. PlayStation's getting 30%, and 64% of all the copies sold on PlayStation. So, in the end of the day, they might have made more of a profit than Microsoft did. That's what, if you think about it.
Man, talk about ass backwards math, huh?
It really could be that way. Like, think, like, because they're starting negative on Xbox because they got to pay to make the game.
Sony is basically Microsoft's pimp at this point.
Yeah. They're like, you go out, make all the money, do all the work, and we just collect 30%.
Microsoft's out there whoring themselves out to everybody, and Sony's fucking making the money off.
Well, and that's why I laugh when everyone's like, well, they're making money from the games on PlayStation. It's like, yeah, but Sony doesn't have any development costs. They just put it on there, and they get 30% for nothing, just because they exist.
Wow. Never thought of it like that.
Yeah. Because it's not like Sony's putting it on there and they don't get any cut. And I mean, I'm sure there's probably some small costs like porting it if it's like for Indiana Jones or something where it's not a game that was developed directly on, right away for PlayStation. But a game like this, they were developing it the whole time for PlayStation. That's why Activision had such a big margin that they like most games would only get however many percent, but Activision got a much larger percentage than any other publisher or developer because they needed to recoup that loss. because Activision was getting 80% and PlayStation was getting 20%. When they bought Activision, they renegotiated 70-30, which was also a stupid move for Microsoft.
Yeah, but they wanted them to sign a damn paper.
Right.
Yeah, at the end, the longer it dragged out and stuff, it was going to cost them a fortune one way or the other.
Yep.
They needed to get the deal. They needed to make the money from the fucking. Well, that's the other side, right? It's like even if one game sort of doesn't make as much as they'd like, you got to remember they're going to make a shit ton now on the mobile side again.
Yep.
Well, that's what paid for the deal, pretty much, was all the mobile stuff. So that's why I don't think they're worried about recouping that money.
Yeah, they're getting that stuff from King, right? The fucking Candy Crush stuff and all those casual games and.
Oh yeah.
King, Call of Duty Mobile. I mean, there's a ton that they're getting revenue from.
That's the thing of all the successful multiplayer games that fucking Microsoft's got underneath their belt, and here's Sony over there can't fucking hardly buy one.
Well, it's funny too because
Now they got WoW on top of it, which still fucking makes money.
that's a massive revenue stream for Microsoft. That's why I'm saying all that stuff probably paid for the deal already. But Sony sits there.
Fucking Diablo, like holy, like.
Yeah.
Damn.
That one guy spent $11,000 on the Diablo mobile game.
What?
So they're making money. Yeah, some crazy guy to get like a legendary item or something.
You're just robbing from that guy. Yeah, that's like a life savings, for Christ's sakes.
He's stupid for giving it to them. But if you think about it too, like Sony canceled all the live service games, but they're still getting a piece of anything that Fortnite sells on their platform. They're getting a piece of Call of Duty. They're getting a piece of Rocket League. They're getting a piece of whatever else. So it's like, why waste the money? If they really spent $400 million on Concord, why even bother trying again? Just leave it alone and let other people do it and siphon off of them.
I mean, Sony was never really a live service company. They had some great online games in the past.
Right.
But they need to find that like sweet spot to get the good game and the live service going. And I don't know why they put their eggs in all the Concord basket. Probably because it was a new IP. Yeah, I know it was Jim Ryan, but still.
The game companies right now start learning some lessons before it's too late. You know what I mean?
I hope Astrobot taught them a lesson.
I think it did.
You know, because like Ubisoft right now is just not learning any of their lessons, and those guys are going to be folding at the rate they keep going.
Yeah, I don't think they're too long for this world. I think Ubisoft is doomed.
They're probably gonna just part out their stuff because nobody's gonna buy them as a whole because they're worthless.
BioWare is looking at like if they don't fucking pull their shit together, like. Their eggs are all on the Mass Effect basket now. If this fucking next one flops.
Yeah, I think Dragon Age is pretty much done with for now. So they're going to work on Mass Effect and we'll see. But the last Mass Effect didn't do too well either. Andromeda.
Andromeda, no. Not the greatest, no. Well, I've been told was it the BioWare already? I think they already fired some of the lead writers or something of the Dragon Age already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It already dropped to $25.
See, they're not. I don't think they're in like financial trouble because they have Apex at EA, so they're good on that. But I still think they don't want to lose money.
Well, I mean, even you look at like Battlefield. The last Battlefield was a massive flop compared to everyone before it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, and people were excited because you're going back like to the Modern Warfare era, but they did nix the campaign. They had like stupid shit going on. People were just not digging it.
And the game was very broken when it launched.
It was very broken. It was half-assed. It felt like what are you guys doing? You know?
Yeah,
We're
that was bad.
fighting now with tornadoes and weather, and even their whole dice. You know, even like when you look at like they're always talking about the Frostbite engine and all the damage, and like the last game hardly had any like destruction compared to some of the games before it.
Yeah.
So like make your levels smaller and make everything blow up. Like that would be cooler than this massive map where like, oh yeah, I can blow down a wall of a building, but then I can't even knock over a fucking file cabinet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They spent a lot of money too on the Star Wars licenses that didn't do too well for them. The Battlefront, those like new Battlefronts.
The first Battlefront was like again half-assed, and
Yeah.
it fucking came out at the wrong time. The second one was better, but then they just screwed up with all that battle pass fucking seasonal bullshit. Like these guys can't get their fucking heads out of the ass. This is what I keep saying. When you're charging people full price for a game that needs it doesn't need something to sell because it already has the license to sell, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why you got to treat people like you're stupid. Why you got to like take it. What you do is you give them everything that they want up front for the $80 cost because you're already invested. And down the road, if the game is obviously really successful, then you give people some DLC and some extra content. But you don't like leech them all up front with season passes and loot crates when the game really doesn't need that to begin with.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No. Well.
This is not a free-to-play model. This is not like gotta bait you in. This is Star Wars. Star Wars will sell. Like I said, even if it's a turd, it will fucking sell. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember? I don't remember which Call of Duty it was. It was on the 360 at the time. Because I was working at Best Buy, and there was a prompt that would come up when someone would buy it. Oh, do you want the Call of Duty Pro, whatever? And it was like $100 and something.
It was the Elite.
It would give you like all
Call
the
of Duty
future
Elite.
content.
Call of Duty Elite was $149 a year.
Yeah, that was it.
And
That's
it just
crazy.
they discontinued
all
that.
All they had to do to make Star Wars Outlaws a better game to sell better right out of the box. They should have made Star Wars Outlaws about fucking Han Solo.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like an established character that really never ever had his own like game per se. Like has Han Solo ever had like an actual game, like a Han Solo game? Oh,
nope.
So there you go. Like it Outlaws starring Han Solo and Chewbacca. Like you imagine how cool that would have been, especially with co-op.
Yeah.
But like people are like too stupid for an idea like that. Now let's make first of all let's make a character no one's heard of, create a new story, new IP. Obviously you make her like not even look remotely close to her to the motion capture person. Then you make the fucking whole game pretty much a stealth game, which like people I think are getting done to death with stealth games.
Yeah, I was sick of that with when they did it to Wind Waker. I was like, come on, this is a Metal Gear.
Like every game doesn't need fucking stealth, guys. Come on, like maybe a little bit or something, but like, yeah, just make it more intense.
They're all ripping each other off.
And it's funny. Then you see this game's coming out to big reception, like Ninja Gaiden 2, fucking Black, an old fucking game remade, and it's like, see, this is what we're telling you guys. Gamers want fucking real games that aren't built with your fucking agendas built in. You just want a good fucking action game with really cool characters. And sure, women can be fucking cool and they can be great in games. Heck, I mean, if you go back to the movies, I mean, Ellen Ripley and Aliens, that was way back in the fucking 80s.
Yep.
She was kicking fucking ass. People forget, like, that Sarah Connor don't exist and fucking Ellen Ripley don't exist. You know, like, it's like they think that female heroines only came out in the last decade, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Tomb Raider was popular long before it was even popular to have a fucking female character lead.
Yep.
We were playing that in 1996, dude.
Yep. I was there.
Right? Nobody complained. You know why? Because it wasn't forced.
Yep.
It wasn't, oh, let's put a female in because we really need to have a female. And look at this fucking game. Look at all the characters in this game. It's not too far off of Concord either.
Yeah, there's some wacky characters in this
Good
game.
old Concord.
Oh my god, especially the fucking DLC characters in this game are absolutely whack. It's like, did they even belong in Call of Duty?
What's weird is, like Perry was saying before, the skins that they offered, they didn't have any like licensed skins, and they're all like crappy. It's like you gotta put in stuff that's gonna make people buy it. Like now, Terminator's coming.
At least in the Black Ops, the Cold War game, they had our skin with Rambo, which kind of
Yeah.
makes sense.
That's the kind of stuff that people will buy, but who's gonna buy like a unicorn in this game? Like it's just stupid. It's like
Well, apparently lots of people. Pink rabbit ears and unicorns and fucking, that's the horse shit that we're in now.
yeah.
It's brutal.
Allegedly the Ninja Turtles are coming to this game too. I heard. Which is fine, that's cool.
It's gonna be scary.
It's gonna be scary.
Trying to tell with a gun. Come on.
I heard they were gonna put Transformers in, but it was more popular to put transvestites instead.
Oh man.
Transvestites more than meets the eye.
God.
Ugh. Bumblebee. Eli, what's up?
Did you see that Transformer that you could buy that automatically transforms, but it's like $800?
Nah, it's all right.
I want that so bad, but it's way too much money.
Maybe Proto Foxy will unbox it.
Hey, I wish. I bet he wants it too.
Hold on again, okay? Thank you.
I hope they make a new Battlefield. Yeah, they're making one, RWK. Haven't you listened to Noof?
He grabbed my leg.
Trying to get your attention. My cat's grabbing my wife.
Eli, what time you coming up tomorrow, Eli?
6 a.m.
Yo, I'll be at the train station at 6. Well, you'll be waiting for like 5 hours because I'm not gonna be awake.
Me neither.
Skyline.
This is Perry's favorite map.
Tell me my last match in there, guys. Then I'm gonna bounce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I might do like one more after, but I'm pretty tired too.
We got a long night tomorrow.
Yeah.
Shit.
You know what the scary thing is, Noof? We played this on the 85-inch TV
Yeah.
through streaming, and it runs like it's running on a console. That's a sad thing. They actually got it down.
You really don't need the console if you don't want one, which is crazy.
They are almost
So your
there.
TV, you're liking your TV or no?
Well, yeah, we bought it for the shop just to watch like wrestling, but yeah, it's pretty good. It has Xbox on it, and it runs good.
Dude, for the price you got it for, that was a steal.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna buy it for any more money. That's why I told you I was gonna just wait and wait and wait. I walked in there because originally it said like $478, so I was like, I'll go in there. I went in. I was like, how much? He goes $411.99. I was like, give me the TV.
I would have bought it for that price. I don't even know where I'd put it, but it's just so cheap.
Yeah, that's a great deal, man. It's, for sure.
Yeah, it's just TV for the shop, so I can watch crappy wrestling or whatever.
It's just fun because it's like massive.
So like I noticed a lot of companies are doing like QLEDs, but no, not every QLED is equal, right? Essentially.
You know what? I've never had a QLED, but it was $411, and I grabbed. Now I have one, I guess.
It's not as good as OLED, but
no, we have two OLEDs at the
That's
shop.
what you got right now, right? Is an 85-inch QLED, is that right?
Yeah, that's the one.
an 85-inch OLED would be like $4,000. So you paid like 10% of what that would have been.
Yeah, so the one you got is a Samsung, correct?
Yeah, Tizen.
Yeah, 'cause Samsung doesn't do OLED; they only do the QLEDs, right?
They do OLEDs, but typically the brand people go to is the LG OLEDs, and Sony has an OLED too, I think.
Well, dude, I didn't tell you, I got an LG downstairs, it's 70-inch, and it's I think it's a 2018 model, and it's a LCD, but it's got to be one of the best LCDs that they probably ever made because it's a pretty amazing TV.
Nice.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I have like a 43-inch LG. It's like a crappy one because it's just like in my kid's room, and it's pretty decent, like for what it is. It was only like couple $100.
Like I can tell mine is one of the because it's the back of the TV is the metal bezel.
Wow.
It's not plastic.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And it's still very thin, but it's got some like great contrast and good darks and stuff. And the games look really good on. Like I'm pretty happy with it. And that's an older TV. Like that TV was I think it was normally like $1,800 and we got it for about 13.
Wow.
Wow.
So that was back in 2018. So like that's a pretty good like a pretty good LCD at the time.
Yeah.
One of
That
these
was one of
days
the
I'm gonna
biggest-
be good.
That was one of the biggest. I think the only thing bigger was that you could get a. I think you could get 80s at the time, but they weren't overly common.
Yeah. I want to get a small LG OLED to use as a monitor.
Right now I'm playing on I think this one here is a 49-inch Hisense 4K, but it's just an LCD.
Nice.
But it looks pretty good.
I'm playing on a 65-inch Insignia right now because I'm out in the shed.
It's mental.
I have an Insignia in the bedroom. It's a cheap one. Oh my god, it's a horrible television.
You know, this one's not so bad for what it is. This is like super cheap.
Yeah,
And it's-
like even the cheap TVs, like they have variants within the models then too. Like you get the really low end ones, and then they got some like that. If you pay a little bit more money, they're better. Like RCA is one of those brands. Like if you buy a little more expensive RCA, it's definitely a little better. But
That's exactly what it is, because Insignia has the F30 and the F50, and I got the F50, and it's like just a little hair better, but it's enough to notice it.
well,
and it
that's
wasn't
like
that
the
much
OLED
more.
series. It's the C series, I think, in the LG OLEDs that people rave about.
Yeah, I got those. I got the C's.
That's what I want to get.
Yeah, it's the C series. Apparently, this series, it depends on where they're made because it's the different panels that they use or something.
Yeah, it's true.
The Sony's look really good too, but the handshaking is an issue. Like
I
you
remember I
said.
was called back like years ago. They said like Samsung, for example, will have like TVs that are built in Japan or China, but they'll have some that are like made in Mexico and be like, yeah, stay away from the Mexico ones. Like they use different components and they're not as good.
Yeah.
I've heard that before too.
Mental 9R, what's up, man? Shout out
Yo,
to
what's
Mental.
up, Mental? How you doing?
He helped me fix my controller today.
Hey, Mental.
I was thinking about him today. I hope you're doing good, dude.
Yeah, he was just on a podcast earlier this morning with Ham Solo and them.
Nice.
It's good to see these guys that started out with Noof Nukem making the rounds.
It's awesome. Yeah, he told.
Mag's got his own channel now after all these years.
Yeah, I saw. I'm subscribed.
Yeah, good on him.
Oh, did we get kicked out?
I'm doing all right, guys. Says Mental. Yeah, thanks.
I tell you this, I'd be willing to put money that Mag hits 2,000 subs before I get there, and I'm just under 17, and he just started. How much you want to bet he hits 2,000 before I get him?
Yeah, he should have a lot more, to be honest.
Fuck, I should have a lot more after 10 fucking years.
Me too. I've been on here 19 years. This year's my 19th year.
Fuck. I guess I gotta start trash talking people and shit talking people and fucking making fake headline news and I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know what the fuck I gotta do at this point.
That guy yesterday posted he smashed his Xbox, okay? He got 88,000 retweets, and it was fake.
No.
We actually smashed an Xbox, and we got like 8 retweets. So figure that one out.
Right? Yeah, make it make sense, right?
It makes no sense.
Mm.
Mental helped me with the, he told me to get the leaded solder, and it worked.
That's awesome.
The controller's fixed. I mean, the chemicals will melt my brain, but fix the controller.
By the way, Perry, I know I was going to tell you that I was going to ship my Xbox down to Defects.
Yeah.
But actually, I think I'm just going to get it fixed here. I got a guy who can do the work for me here, and the
Nice.
reason why I decided that, because even though I appreciate your offer and I know you would have done it wholeheartedly,
Yeah.
by the time I ship that fucking thing and pay for the shipping back,
Forget about it.
this guy's gonna like probably fix it for me for like less than $60.
Nice.
I wouldn't be able to ship it down for that.
Nah, it's all right. It's cool.
So I was like, I'm just gonna get him to do it. I got the parts. I got it all taken apart, and I'm pretty sure he should be able to, I'm pretty sure that's all that's wrong was the capacitors are gone.
Yeah, that's pretty much. That's usually what it is.
And once you put some new ones back in, if the power's up, I think it'll work because everything else is working. The hard drive was working and the disk drive was working. So
Yeah. No, that's good. Because then
I
you
could
know what
probably
too?
do it. I watched videos on it. It doesn't look like it's super complicated, but
Nah,
you know.
it's not. As long as you have the equipment, you're good.
yeah, that's the thing. You gotta have the soldering gun and all that shit. So
Perfect.
you use the right amount of thermal paste and.
Yeah, because also
what-
if you ship it, it could get lost in shipping, and then we're in big trouble. So.
Well, yeah, because like well, of course the original Xbox, the fucking thing weighs a ton, right? So by the time I put that in a box, ship it to the U.S. and then pay for the return shipping back, I'm like, yeah, that's probably going to cost me well over $100.
Wow.
That's what we just had to do to mine over the summer. Remember, you had to recap it for me.
Well,
Like,
you gotta install
just-
install Insignia on there so you can play on Xbox Live again.
Yeah, I got a bunch of great games there. I bought off a guy there like what was it, last summer, like Xbox games. So definitely want to play them again.
The great machine.
Yeah, the original, like it's amazing how the company went from that, and it's odd because they did so many good things with the original Xbox, and for a company that had no clout in a console space, like doesn't it blow your mind?
Yeah.
Like they got all that Japanese support off the box, they the great hardware, 4 controller ports. We're doing the fucking DVD drive, had the
Ethernet.
hard drive built in.
They had built-in
Had
Ethernet.
the fucking first really good like internet gaming, essentially, like the first fully fledged service.
Yep.
It's like, how the hell you go from that to where we are now? It's like, how do you guys regress? How do you go backwards?
I
We
ask
ask
myself
ourselves
that
that all
every
the
day.
time.
Yeah.
You think like maybe you go back and you should have hired all those original guys. Maybe that's your problem. You got rid of all the guys who had some fucking gumption and balls, like fucking Peter Morris and Steve Ballmers, and
Yep.
hired a bunch of fucking puss wagons. That's what you did,
They need to get my dad back, Seamus Blackley.
right? Like people that just like they take pride in the fucking brand, right?
Seamus Black.
Like
Seamus
That's
Blackley
what
looks
Microsoft
exactly like
forgot,
Frank's
right?
dad. Just so you know.
Microsoft forgot that if they just paid attention to the brand and they just put some respect into the brand and treated it properly, it would have made them money anyway.
Yep.
It would have made a ton of money.
That's why I'm frustrated.
It's like they had everything there was to make a perfect ecosystem. Sure, like, yeah, I get it. You're probably not going to compete in Japan or some of those places in Europe with your, you know what? You couldn't do it in the last 3 generations. Why bother now? I would have
Right.
just cut my losses in those places and then fuck you. If you guys don't want to buy it, then fuck it. We'll spend our money elsewhere. Like we'll double down in the States and in North America. You know what I mean?
You know,
That
it's,
would have been a good strategy.
you know, it's funny, Noof.
That's what I would have fucking did.
Everyone-
Fuck the rest of you.
Everyone acts like Xbox doesn't sell well in Japan because it's Xbox. But Ford and Chevy pulled out of Japan about 2 years ago because nobody buys American shit. And the Japanese don't buy our stuff. They never will.
No,
So and
their culture is so different from ours. I mean, the games that are usually popular there are usually not the same ones that are popular here.
right.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
They like portable stuff. They like new tech, but they don't really like all the new games. They're very techy people. They like small stuff that I don't know. I mean, look at all the PlayStation portables. They always work. They always sold well, way better over there than they did on this side.
Right.
Because in America and Canada, we like big things, not small things. Our women like big things.
Oh man.
Now,
I don't know, man. Like it's different. Marketing's different, you know, and they get entrenched. And obviously, for years, all the major video game players, they were all based out of Japan,
Yeah.
right? So that's the thing. Like, it's that way of thinking, right? They think this. They kind of felt like, oh, like the only people that can make great games that we like are coming out of Japan. And then at one point, that was true. Like, all the best makers basically were in Japan. But I think it's over the last 20 years, it's almost reversely flipped.
Yeah,
Most
no.
of the best games are coming out of North American developers.
Yeah, it's just I'll never understand it. You know, Xbox is like Terminator, and Xbox 360 is like Terminator 2. And then
Yeah,
Xbox One
That's
is
a
like
good analogy.
whatever Terminator 3 they want to throw at you.
All right, I'm gonna try one thing real quick before we go.
What are you gonna try?
Nuketown Holiday still shows up.
All right, let's see.
Let's just see if it works. It never worked before, but we're trying it.
Perry, Frank, Piggles, we'll catch you all later. Have yourself a great night. Thanks for hosting this, because it was a lot of fun, and look forward to doing it again.
Anytime,
See you.
Noof. Thanks for hanging out.
And to all your chat who've been watching tonight, I'm on here, but I wasn't paying attention to the chat. So, but thanks for hanging out with us, and have a great night too.
All right, cool, awesome.
All right, we'll see
Have a
you.
good one.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, it works in private match.
They fixed it.
I see Santa.
We are so back, you guys.
Yeah, we're back. We're gonna play 10 more games
God.
tonight.
I can't believe it works. They fixed it. They actually fixed it. You gotta call Nick and tell him sorry.
Yeah, he never responded.
It was broken before, though.
It
you
was
were
broken.
With me when
We tried it on the
yeah.
TV, remember?
Yeah.
Great. Now we're gonna play this on the TV tomorrow.
Oh, we gotta try it.
Everyone said goodbye,
Oh.
Noof. Awesome. What time are
I
you coming
can't
up
believe-
here, Eli?
What does it start at 6? You said?
Leaving at 11 tomorrow. I'll be there by 1:30. Okay, good.
Oh. I don't know if I'll be there that early.
What time are you coming here?
I don't know, 2 o'clock.
Well, then you can pick him up from the train station.
Well, if he's getting here at 1:30, you said, right?
Yeah, he can wait. He'll probably
I'll
wrestle
try-
some fucking Japanese guy at the train station.
I'll try to go a little earlier, but I gotta go to the store in the morning. I mean, I'll go to the store at like 10 o'clock.
He can wrestle some Japanese guy at the train station.
We'll figure it out. There's so many problems with that. Like, once it clicked on what you were saying, I'm like, wait, it's so specific. Like, there's just the fact that he would wrestle anybody at the train station.
It has to be a Japanese guy. Because he was wrestling in Japan for like fucking 3 years.
I know, it's just funny.
Well, happy birthday, Milfman. Milfman, we acknowledge you. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Milf
Yeah,
Man.
happy belated birthday.
Is Milfman coming up for the Royal Rumble?
I hope.
What about Felix? He lives around the corner now. Is he going to show up again?
Felix.
Yeah. What was his name? Redfield.
Oh. Yeah, Sean Redfield.
Sean Redfield. There you go.
What about JB Zombie? Where's he at?
I don't know. He disappeared.
He took the discs and left.
Him and Abbo got married and they never returned.
No, what happened is we never wrote them off the show, and they ascended the stairs to their bedroom, and we just never talked about them again, like in old sitcoms.
Yeah, wasn't that called like the effect? What was the guy's name? Cunningham effect or something?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because he just disappeared, and then they did it on a lot of shows. Family Matters. There's a whole bunch.
Bro, they fired the aunt and the daughter, but they still had the aunt's son in the show with no explanation where his mother was.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll message you tomorrow when I'm heading up and we can see if we can coordinate it all. I'll let you know.
When's Eli's birthday?
Tomorrow?
His birthday is tomorrow?
I think so.
By the way, I am officially almost 30 now.
Well, wait, who's almost 30?
Eli's wrestling in Queens on the 23rd. He's inviting Milkman to go to his wrestling match.
Oh.
Eli, you're going to have to get like 10 tickets because this guy Milkman's going to walk in there with all his MILFs.
I was just going to say that.
And
oh my God.
And they're going to be sitting front row watching your match.
Could you imagine if Milfman's like some really sexy buff guy and he has all these MILFs with him wherever he goes and we have no idea?
Yeah, but Eli doesn't realize he's inviting him. He's going to have to get like 10 seats opened up.
Milfman has his own hoe train.
Hello, Pink Piggles. I can't wait to see you continue the House of Ashes.
I know. I really wanted to play this week.
He
I
asked how
didn't
you were
feel good
last
at
night. I
all.
told him that you got sick.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Had to sleep for 15 hours.
We're doing
Okay,
this. Doing this map again.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's do one more at least.
Let's do 2 more.
Okay.
I
Guess I'm not going to get to play Hello Kitty tonight
What do you mean tonight?
because it's too late now. I got to go to bed.
You can play it tomorrow. You can fucking like LAN network tomorrow and play it.
I'm bringing my Switch because then I could play it.
Have you ever played Hello Kitty on an 85-inch TV?
No, but I want to find out what it's like. The game doesn't run all that great, but I don't care.
We will
It's
get
like if
more
Animal
seats,
Crossing
says
was
Eli.
extremely grindy.
Eli says he could get Milkman more seats.
He's got the pull.
Yeah, but Eli, you see, you made a huge mistake because not only does he have 9 other MILFs with him, but he's got their kids too.
Oh, damn. So he's got like 35 people.
Yeah. You have to get the whole sign like barricaded.
Imagine he tells the MILFs, hey, baby, I know the talent. I can get us tickets. And it's like in a high school gymnasium in Queens.
So then he ends up picking up more MILFs while he's there.
Yep. And then the kids, the MILFs kids are like, wait, this is my school. Why are we here?
Then the MILFs, he's picking up other women. The MILFs all get in a fight. And there's a better fight in the crowd than there is in the ring.
Yeah.
This is how you book
Hopefully-
wrestling, man. Simple shit.
Hopefully Milfman can at least spare one of them for Eli. For all this trouble.
Actually, it's in a brewery. Brewery, if I could say that tonight.
Brewery.
Brewery.
Oh, so you're gonna have beer bottles smashed on your head and
They're gonna throw beer at him.
eggs? He's gonna drink an entire keg of beer and then try to wrestle and
You
throw
know,
up
my
everywhere.
dad used to tell me that, like, at the garden,
Yeah.
people would fucking piss in their cups and roll them up and throw them at the wrestlers.
Ew. That would not surprise me though, because it's New York.
That's what my dad told me. I don't know if that was true or not, but he told me that's what happened. My dad said they threw a pretzel at King Kong at the back of King Kong Bundy's head. when he was walking to the ring.
He probably would have ate it. Ooh, pretzel. It's like Homer Simpson.
They said they threw something at Ming or something. I don't remember.
I don't know. They're not farm animals, you know.
Billy Graham said someone threw a piss cup at him. Okay. I guess it's real then. I don't know.
But if your dad was like, yeah, somebody did it, but it was just really him.
He said a lot of people were doing that stuff.
It would not surprise me, to be honest.
You were at the Garden when Vince threw Zach Gowen Kane into the crowd. No, I wasn't there for that. He hit some lady in the face for real.
Oh, yeah. I think you told me that.
Yeah, Vince, he was in the ring cutting a promo on this guy, and he fucking flung his cane. It went through the ropes and hit some lady in the front row.
Who didn't somebody get kick a fan in the head or something?
Yeah, Rob Van Dam kicked him at the Civic Center in fucking Middletown.
Oh.
Van Dam fucking crashed right into some guy in the third row. Kicked him dead in the fucking face.
He sued, right?
Yeah, he sued the shit out of him. Imagine you sitting there watching the show and you get kicked in the fucking face. Like he
didn't expect
he
that.
didn't kick him in the face. He jumped from the fucking the turnbuckle and fucking plowed right into the third row with his legs, kicked this guy in the face.
And he's a beefy guy, so that would have sucked.
Van Dam was hurting everybody, man. They lit a fan on fire by accident, ECW.
How the hell did you do that?
Heyman explained it. I don't know if the guy, there was a ring or something. There was a ring. There was a table by the crowd or something. And the guy got too close and his fucking shirt got lit on fire. I don't remember what happened, but they lit a fan on fire. He explains that story. It's online somewhere.
The fan went to the show doused in gasoline and wondered what happened. No wonder ECW went out of business. Couldn't afford all the lawsuits. You know, when I was a kid...
Well, Heyman's father was a lawyer down in White Plains.
Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, there was a lot of like tribalism between the companies, like because we were like little. So it was like, oh, I watched WCW, I watched WWF, and so kids would say, yeah, you're not allowed to watch ECW because people really die in that, so you can't watch that. Like it's WWF is better. So I believed that people were being killed, and I was like, that can't happen. Like I remember thinking that, and the kids were like, no, people really die in ECW. So I never watched it.
You know what's funny? There's only been TNA did a death angle.
Oh.
TNA had they had one of the female wrestlers. They had another female wrestler, I think, slit her throat with a fucking sword or something.
Oh.
And the character died, obviously. They didn't kill anybody, but they killed a character off on TV. But they're the only company that did shit like that.
It's so funny, like 10-year-old kids. Yeah, they're really killing people on ECW.
Well, Ric Flair faked a heart attack on Nitro.
Jeez.
That was fucking funny.
Oh, I've seen that clip. I've seen that.
If anyone, Mental says, if you ever need a proof that kids are dumb, look no further.
Oh, yeah. This is like the 90s. Kids were dumb.
Well, they got
But I
thrown
was
off
like-
mental. They got thrown off pay-per-view because they were like, well, this is like UFC, it's real. And it's like, it's wrestling. It's not real.
But I remember thinking like they can't do that. There's no way they could do that. Like I was so like in like the injustice. They can't really kill people in that. Like I was smart enough to
It's
know
funny
how stupid
though.
that was.
In Best of the Best 2, that's a movie. They kill the guy, and then like the guy's dead body is in the fucking the ring,
Yeah.
and they hit a button, and like the whole room turns into like a different room.
Oh.
And it's like, and they're like, "Oh, this guy was killed here." I was like, "Oh no, nobody was killed here. There was no fight in this building." And it's like, what did they do with his body? Like,
It just got squished into the wall.
it was so fucked up. And then because the guy, he drove his younger brother with him. He goes, "Hang on, I'll be out in like an hour." And the brother snuck in, and the brother saw his brother get murdered in this fighting thing. And then so when he got older, he was like tracking these guys down and shit. That was a fucked up movie.
Because I'm thinking about what we said when we opened the TV and there's just a body in the box.
Oh yeah. We joked because the TV box is so fucking big. We were like, what if we cut this thing open and a dead body falls out?
It just slumps out of the box instead of a TV. So morbid, but it's so funny. This is so ridiculous.
It's a dead Japanese guy in the box, like Eli Russell. No, he slumps out of the box, but then he gets up and wrestles Eli.
No, he slumps out of the box and he's dead, and Eli just pins him.
Yeah.
He pins his dead body.
His dead body slumps out of the box, and Eli's like, "Oh shit, I know that guy."
He trained with me.
Oh shit, I trained that guy.
It's so screwed up. It's so... How bad was the TV factory that you thought you could escape going in the box?
Yeah, imagine you open a TV box and a guy slumps out with his whole family. They're all dead because they tried to escape.
It's so screwed up.
It's like, how do I return this to Best Buy? Like, how am I sending this TV back?
You're not concerned. There's like 5 dead people on your carpet. You're more concerned about getting your money back.
Oh yeah, I got robbed.
That's so ridiculous. You know, one time I was on vacation. I think I was in South Carolina, and I bought a pair of shorts, and there were rocks in the short pocket. And I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. Somebody probably bought these and returned them, but they still had the tags on them. And I brought them back, and the person was like, oh, yeah, they probably did that in the factory. I'm like, what?
Whatever.
Why would they put rocks in it?
I don't know. The stuff that the ECW crowds used to chant. Yeah, they used to chant a lot of crazy shit.
Eli just pins the guy out of this.
He's not typing, so you know he's laughing right now.
He has to be. It's hilarious.
We gotta do one more. This is going by too fast.
I was just thinking that. Doing poorly because I'm laughing so hard. Actually, I did good.
Yeah, fatso.
It's me. Yeah, have fun with that grenade.
How did she get that guy with the glass on him?
Did you get that from Prestiging?
I don't know.
I don't even
Probably.
think I have that guy.
He's dying in Minecraft over here. Yeah, he's laughing. Oh shit, I know that guy. That's how you would say it.
So,
He just says it like nonchalantly. Oh
yeah,
shit.
that's so nonchalant.
Oh shit, I know that guy.
That's too funny. Oh, how are we gonna get our money back?
I got my receipt. Yeah, imagine if you're live on YouTube doing the unboxing and that happens.
Well, that was unexpected. Wait. What? I got the best one ever. What if you order one of those vacuum sealed mattresses?
Oh yeah.
And you open it and the guy just flies out because the air comes back in. The body just goes flying because all the air.
Well, it looks like a leg of lamb, and then when you cut it open, it deflates into a body.
It reinflates the body. This isn't my mattress.
He got crushed when he was vacuum sealing it.
It's sick. I'm crying.
Hey, imagine if that happened to Dreadpool. Like he unboxes his phone, and some Japanese guy rolls out of the phone box.
You know how when you open the fake jar of peanuts and the snakes go flying out? He opens that little tiny phone box and a whole body just launches out of the phone box. I'm dying. Like how is the whole body in the phone box?
Well, it deflates out of the phone box.
You know how like when you flip the PlayStation box over and you gotta shimmy it and it like slowly comes out of the box? It's like the body just dumps out
It's the
instead of the other box.
T1000. It's the T1000, but it's dead. So the liquid metal comes out, forms into a dead body, and it's just dead.
Yeah, it still takes its shape, but it's just dead.
How small these people are, mind? They're not small. They just deflate out of the packaging.
Yeah, they're just vacuum sealed in there.
And then he posts a 3D video of it. A 3D, Jesus Christ, a 360 video of it.
Yeah, he still uploads it. Well, this is strange.
All right, that needs to be in a horror movie.
Oh yeah. But in a horror movie, you go to cut the box open and you cut into the body and like blood spurts out in Minecraft.
No, you just cut the damn box open and a fucking body rolls out of it.
I would never be able to take that seriously though if I saw that.
There's a spot called... Oh, you're just doxing yourself, you lie.
What?
He's giving away his location for the next, like, 2 weeks.
Oh.
You can tell him this in private, you know.
Yo, MILF man, you should come to my house. Here's the address. I'm gonna wrestle in my backyard.
He doesn't have a backyard.
Oh,
He can wrestle in the laundry room, I guess.
on the roof. Suplex a guy right off the roof.
Yeah, we could do one more after this, and that's it.
Okay.
This keeps going by too quickly.
I know, and I'm just dying laughing.
She's getting too fucking good over here.
I'm gonna eat a whole bunch of blueberries and then go to sleep. I'm like a bear.
You sure that's a good idea?
No, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
I got strawberries and pink lady apples for tomorrow.
Nice.
I spent $30 on pink lady apples.
They're so good.
I know. And you know what? I haven't been eating sugar or junk or anything.
Yeah, it keeps you away from it. That's why I eat the blueberries, because it just
Yeah,
takes that away.
blueberries are good. It's just when I start to binge on them, I get like a stomach ache, so I stop.
Yeah, I try not to eat them every single day. I try to space it out.
But like apples, I eat those all the time.
We have a dehydrator, and sometimes my wife will make the chips, so I'm gonna have her try it with the pink
what's
lady
with
apples.
these Irish women using the fucking dehydrator? Okay, your wife does, my wife does. What's going on here?
I don't know. You know, I don't think the stuff is as good, but it lasts longer.
The dead
Like, I'd
body's
rather
gonna
just eat
roll
an
out of the
apple.
TV, and then our wives are gonna dehydrate the fucking body and eat it.
Ew. Like jerky.
Yeah.
Ew.
I heard Mental 9R and Dreadpool are gonna have a podcast.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a cursing podcast.
Cursing. Why?
They're gonna curse for 2 hours straight.
Could you imagine just them cursing and like smoking cigarettes? Like it's just pure like being bad. Like they just chain smoke and curse for like 2 hours. I would watch that.
Cursing podcast.
Yeah.
It would be the world's first cursing podcast. You realize that?
I feel like it would definitely get a lot of views because it's just so ridiculous.
That sounds like me.
They have to be like in a like a nice room that's like all wood with like a fireplace and stuff, like real fancy, just chain smoking and cursing.
You guys might see pink milk tomorrow when Fred shows up. They got the pink milk at ShopRite, and they have a lot of it.
I think your stipulation was
Fred.
good. What you told me.
Yeah, if he picks the loser in the Royal Rumble, he's got to pour the milk on his head.
So he has a much more chance of losing than winning. He has a 1 out of 30 chance of winning. But don't tell him who you think it's going to be, because you're usually right. So just let him pick. And then see.
Like the old school smoking rooms, or with our smoking jackets on.
Oh yeah, you guys got to wear Marlboro jackets and stuff, or like the Camel that they used to give you if you smoked enough cigarettes.
You got to wear a Marlboro shirt and a Budweiser shirt.
And you can stream only from the Marlboro Atari Lynx.
Imagine they wear like a Marlboro and a Budweiser shirt, and the podcast goes really bad, and Budweiser's like, please don't wear our shirts anymore.
They pay them not to wear it.
Yeah.
Then they switch to like a different beer.
Yeah, Coors Light.
Yeah.
And then Coors messages them, please don't wear a shirt. We don't like people cursing.
And at the very end, they switch to Molson, and since it's a Canadian beer, they're very polite, and they're like, "It's okay, just wear it."
Batman, what's going on, Batman? Which one will it be, Batman?
The whole podcast is just like, you know what really makes me want to curse? They just tell you all the things that make them want to curse.
Even though you're playing Call of Duty on Game Pass, are you still a pony, according to the fools online? Who, me or Mental?
Who said that?
Mental is King Pony, because he told me how to fix my PlayStation controller today.
If you would have asked him how to fix your Xbox controller, he would have said throw it out.
Oops.
You shot me. I tried doing a hardcore match, and there's friendly fire, and I accidentally killed some guy, and he like cursed me out, and I was like, I guess I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah, but you see, that's when you get this thing.
Yeah.
And you go.
You're gonna curse me out? Well, I hope you're ready for a fight.
Imagine he's like, whoa, I didn't know I was messing with Satan. I'm just kidding, man.
That's why you do it.
Yep. I can't believe this level works again. This is so great.
Thank God. Don't mess with amazing game complainer. There you go, Batman.
The amazing.
Don't fuck
game.
with Batman either. The Joker found out the hard way. Heath
he
Ledger,
tried.
he ain't waking up.
Oh, jeez. You're saying Batman had something to do with that?
Batman fucking killed that guy. Come on. We all know it.
Oh, jeez.
He's as guilty as P. Diddy.
Well, Batman was offended that someone would even try to play the Joker.
Dude, I called P. Diddy killing fucking Biggie years ago.
I know. As soon as I heard that, I
And
was
everyone
like, holy
was
crap.
like, what are you talking about? That was his friend. And I was like, yeah, who got more popular when he died? His friend.
Yep.
And now they're saying that he set him up. He killed both him and Tupac. All those
as soon
years
as
ago,
I saw that.
all those years ago, they blamed Suge Knight. They blamed the wrong guy. Not that Suge Knight's any innocent. That guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But they were like, oh, yeah, it's Suge Knight, whatever. And I was like, it's P. Diddy. It's Puff Daddy. He was Puff Daddy back then.
You're right.
And now they're calling him out for it, you know? So. Who called it?
Yeah, because you told me that years ago. And that's why when I heard it, I was like, no way. Like, that's crazy.
I told Mike that in 02. I was like, bro, that was Puff Daddy. There was no way.
That was even before me.
I was like, Suge Knight had something to do with it too, but Puff Daddy fucking did it.
Yeah.
Suge Knight knew. He knew who did it.
A lot of people had, like, somewhere to benefit from it.
Well, yeah. Tupac was leaving Death Row Records, which was Suge Knight's thing. So, and Puff Daddy hated Tupac. Biggie hated Tupac. So they had Tupac killed.
Yeah.
And then to make it look like it was retaliation, they killed Biggie Smalls.
Right.
But
And then
now
who
there's
comes out on top?
But now, yeah, and look who and Biggie Smalls His second in command was Puff Daddy.
Right.
Once Biggie Smalls died, he did the tribute song, and that motherfucker blew all the way up.
Yeah.
Because what was after that? The Mace song.
Right.
Motherfucker
That
knew
was
what he
it.
was doing. I called it. Nobody believed me.
I bereaved you.
The little girl from The Ring went to the P. Diddy part. Oh, wow. And never
Right.
saw her again.
Wait, what the hell?
That's what Batman's saying in the chat. Batman, I need you to protect the subways in New York City. It's a disaster.
Oh, jeez.
Batman, did you just pee on that rat? Go to hell. And then Batman beats the guy up.
You just pee on a rat. Why would he care?
Because he's breaking the law. It's Batman.
Oh, okay.
I don't know anything about the subways. I saw that one video. The guy sleeping and a huge rat crawled on him, and the guy woke up all scared.
I saw that too. That's so disgusting.
This rat was like the size of a cat.
Yeah, because dude, you saw the rat eating the pizza, right? They just eat like so much food.
I don't know, man.
Have you seen that where the rat's dragging the entire slice of pizza down the street?
No.
Oh, I gotta send you that. It's hilarious.
My God.
They
Batman
pay
versus-
people to hunt the rats now.
Yeah, I saw that. That was a couple of
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah.
Batman versus Ninja Turtles. That is an actual. I have that on Blu-ray.
Yeah, that's a real
I never
thing.
watched it, but I have it on Blu-ray. Richard made me pick that up. All right, you're gonna go, right? I don't want to keep you.
Yeah.
'Cause you gotta wake up.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
I'll catch you later.
I'll let you know when I'm heading over.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye. What's with this arm? This fucking microphone arm keeps trying to come off the desk. Excuse me, everyone. Hang on. All right, chat room. I got to ask you a question. Who's winning the Royal Rumble tomorrow? I have a feeling. Here's my two different endings here. Final four is going to be McIntyre, Rollins, CM Punk, and John Cena. Either Seth or McIntyre throw out Cena. And then Punk throws that guy out who threw Cena out, and Punk wins. The crowd goes crazy. Or it comes down to Punk and Cena. And then the favor is called in. And it's probably Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar runs in, throws out John Cena. That's your WrestleMania main event. It's John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. Well, not your main event, but you know what I mean. That's your John Cena match. Or I predict whoever throws out John Cena in the Rumble is going to be the guy that faces John Cena at WrestleMania. All right, so Eli's got Punk. Here in New York City, a lady had to take her car to the mechanic because a rat got into her engine and chewed the wires. That happens up here, too. Cougar Man CM Punk. Who's winning? You know, I'll put a poll up and make it easier for everybody. Hold up. Let me get to my keyboard over here. don't even know if that's how you spell Drew McIntyre's fucking name. Who cares? I have a prediction. You might see Shane McMahon and AJ Lee tomorrow. Just saying. You might see Nikki Bella too, by the way. Jacob Fatu will eliminate Roman and possibly Cena. Well, whoever throws Cena out is the guy that Punk has to throw out. Because whoever throws Cena out is going to get booed out of the building. Because people want to see John Cena win. Bro, somebody said Seth Rollins is winning? Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? Bro, how the fuck does Seth Rollins have votes and John Cena has 0 votes? Get the fuck out of here. If WWE wanted to make a new Mega Monster heel, they should have Jacob Fatu. Yeah, Jacob Fatu will eliminate Roman. I get that because they'll do that match at WrestleMania probably. The favorite's got to be Lesnar coming in and throwing Cena out. The final 4 is Cena, Roman, Punk, and Fatu. Are you sure about that? It was me. I have no idea. I don't watch it. That's okay. Cody, how you doing, man? It was me. It's got to be. My reasoning for Roman. I'm sorry. My reasoning for Rollins, McIntyre, Cena, and Punk is because Cena's the guy that needs to win the Rumble to get the title shot. Punk needs to win the Rumble to be in the main event at WrestleMania. Rollins had an issue with Punk, the guy that wants to win WrestleMania. And McIntyre has an issue with the guy, Punk, who wants to win for WrestleMania. So it's like, that's why I think you're going to get those. I think that's going to be the final 4. I could be completely wrong. I'm probably wrong to begin with, but dude, we got to do another wrestling show. Like, I gotta find somebody to do the fucking show with because this is ridiculous. I got to talk about this shit in the gaming stream. Working a 12-hour overnight shift sucks, man. Yeah, sorry to hear that. Hopefully tonight goes by quickly and you get home. You relax tomorrow. I know what it's like working overnights, man. You guys should place bets on who will win the Rumble. Yeah, we are. Fred's going to pour milk on his head if he's fucking wrong. How about that? In freezing weather. The pink Momoa milk is out. It's at ShopRite, so he can go get some of that. I heard that Xbox has like a crazy sale. What's going on here, right? Is this real? You know, I bought the NCAA. I still haven't opened it. Fucking game was $20. I paid $27 for it. You know, my wife has to buy Balatro. I think she would like it. Are you? She's not even in here. I just closed Discord, so she's not listening, but. What the fuck is Poppy? Suicide Squad is $6.99. Death Stranding is $20. I already have it. I'm good. I'm good, buddy. Rest in peace, He-Man. The guy that did the voice of He-Man when I was a kid, he passed away. So, rest in peace to He-Man. I forgot what his real name was. The OG He-Man is gone. Are you fucking kidding me? The Bray Wyatt bundle is $30. Didn't they charge like $180 for this bundle? Oh no, $140 for the Bray Wyatt. Get the fuck out of here, bro. No one gives a shit. Like, there's a 99% chance he's wrong. Or unless he picks Cody or Cena. I could talk wrestling with you on a podcast if you want. Because I have been on my friend's YouTube channel. Yeah, if you want to, let's do it. You have a camera or you're going to talk without your camera? I just need to know ahead of time. It's not going to make any difference to me, but. Yeah, I played the games. I thought the second one was good, but it's like GTA, man. It gets boring after a while. How much is this? Get out of here. What the hell is 8? No pictures, nothing. Oh God, it's $15.99. AEW. How much is this? $37. I paid $29 for this. Get out of here with that. You got Stray, that's 30. You got Indiana Jones. How much is Leatherface? $20. That's not on sale. How much is Halo? $4.99 for Halo 5. $5 for Halo 5. I'll probably talk without the camera. Okay, yeah, no problem. All right, so can we get one more person in this whole thing? Does anybody want to step up to the plate? Here's your game. It's $60. You know, we used to have Uno for Xbox 360. I gotta play. I gotta hook up the Polymega again. I haven't hooked that shit up in a long time. Gotta start playing Family Feud again. There's an update for the Polymega too, so hopefully it like fixes whatever problems it has. Hopefully I can run Jeopardy on that bitch. What time are you doing the podcast? 4 a.m. So if you're awake in another 3 hours, we're gonna go live. Okay? Can you be up that early? I would, but I don't know a damn thing about wrestling. That's okay. It'll probably drive you nuts. Vertigo is $2.99. What? This is a pretty good game. My wife beat this game. I think she has it on PC. I love Undisputed. This game has been $7. How the fuck is it $23 now? What happened? You know, some of these prices, like these games, like this game was $7. Now it's $23.99. I don't know how this happened. Bounty Hunters on Xbox? I love this game. That's the problem, though. I don't want to keep spending money on Xbox. What the fuck is the point? This was that game that guy created. Like one person made this game. It was like the most impressive Xbox Series X game, and it was a demo at launch and all that. The game didn't blow up at all. Bro, fuck this game. This game sucks. Mortuary Assistant. And again, it's another one of these crappy games. And apparently, Jeff played it. Why would you buy this game? Okay, the Sherlock Holmes games for $11.99. Wow, it's the whole bundle. My wife beat all these games. But yeah, for $11.99, that's not bad, man. That's a pretty good deal. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Assassin's Creed Valhalla is $112. Are you fucking kidding me, man? This game came out 5 years ago. Why the fuck is it $112 on sale? You could buy the game for $5 fucking at GameStop. Dude, they're on fucking crack. This is why Ubisoft is going out of business. $112 for a 5-year-old game. Get lost. Yeah. Like Ubisoft, huh? They have the balls. This game looks like shit. Yeah, you know, man, and this game's on $6 off or whatever. Nobody cares. This game needs to be $9.99. I'll probably see you at 4. Well, there you go. I love Undisputed. Yeah, Milkman, get ready. 4 o'clock in the morning. We're going live. Oh, look, the game that's coming to PlayStation. It's $39.99. We should turn on the PlayStation. Let's be ponies. Really quick, I'm just going down the line here. Burnout Revenge, man. That's the game right there. Dark Forces Remastered's on here. Isn't that cool? Great game. It's an old PC game. Here's Uno. Let's turn on PlayStation. Let's look at Forza. Xbox is putting all their fucking games on there. I don't know who this is. All this just to power down the Xbox. Let's put on PlayStation. Oh no, the PlayStation theme is it ends today. There's probably a system update to get rid of it. Oh my fucking god. Here it is. Oh my god. There you go. It's up. Well, it's not up to download, but the page is up. The wish list. Coming soon from Microsoft. Oh my fucking god. We got Xbox games on PlayStation. Forza Horizon 5. Only 4 games, guys. Only 4 games. That's fucked up, bro. I just saw a video where apparently 34 pages with more details and text messages that have not been seen before. And Brock Lesnar's name is mentioned. Well, then he's not coming back. He's not the favorite then. Yeah, that's so dumb. Like, why not leave? Why not leave it? People like it. So, of course, Sony needs to take away. Yeah, you know why? So they'll charge you for it later. That's why. Yeah, exactly. There you go. They'll sell it back to you later. Exactly. I mean, my PS2 sounds are still here. So that's cool, but for how long? Your ultimate Horizon adventure awaits. Wow, man. Well, I can follow it and wish list it. Did you ever think you'd see this? Only 4 games, guys. Only 4 games. Come on. Got to be nice to little Phil Spencer over here. So Frank is making fun of Noof. He said, I heard Marcus and Dom kiss in Gears of War E-Day. Could be fake. You got to tweet that at him, man. Don't tell me that privately. Tweet at him. He'll think it's funny. So, He-Man, his real name was John Lee Irwin. So, yeah, shout out to him. Rest in peace. Oh, they pinned the actual. They actually pinned the amended lawsuit. Yeah, he's in big trouble, man. Oh fuck, bro, this is not good. The texts have his photos in it. McMahon's insistence on. Oh wow, that's not cool. McMahon had extra large sex toys. Wow, it's Jesus Christ. Dude, he's a fucking sicko, this guy, Vince. I mean, we knew he was sick, but holy shit. This is not a good look. Bro, what the fuck? Dude, he sent her photos of like where they did it in his office. And he goes, does this look a little familiar? What about this? What about that? And he's showing like the table in his office and he's showing him the floor. And like, Jesus fucking Christ, this guy's a maniac. You couldn't write a villain like this. I mean, this is crazy shit. My brother's ex-wife used to call me He-Man. It was kind of creepy. Whoa. What's her name? Skeletor? I'm reading this stuff, man. This is bad. Oh, wow. Man, he was trafficking this girl. This is fucked up. The text messages, he's dead. Like, this is not good. I don't know, man. I'm reading this stuff. My mind is blown. But this old guy is such a fucking lunatic. Do you have the link? Yeah, I do, unfortunately. Here it is. If you want to read it. This is fucked up shit, man. I mean, this is a public document. This was linked on Twitter. This is not good, man. I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm just quiet here. Yeah, this guy was just pimping his girlfriend out. So this fucking guy took pictures of his desk and wrote "body here," like meaning like we're gonna do this right here. This guy's fucked up, man. And then he took pictures of himself at the desk. What an idiot! This guy got so much evidence against himself, and it's all because of himself. I don't know, man. This is just, it gets like crazier and crazier. This guy he should be embarrassed. It's pathetic. All right, Batman, take care, buddy. Yeah, Lesnar, there's no way this guy's going to be at the Royal Rumble. I'd be shocked. Well, yeah, we knew that, MILF, man. We knew that a while ago. Dude, this isn't good, man. Now that Lesnar's named, The fact that there's like pictures that go with this, like Vince taking photos of his office and shit, and then he's sitting in his office. That's not a good look, buddy. He did it to himself. What the fuck? Batman wrote Phil Spencer and James Gunn in Arkham Asylum. No. Wow, the Wonder Years debuted 37 years ago today. That's fucked up, bro. Because I saw the first episode. I would think she'd be getting a lot more than a few million. All right, the poll. CM Punk is winning the poll at 67%. John Cena 17%. Seth Rollins 17%. And Drew McIntyre at 0%. All right, so a lot of you guys are smart wrestling fans, that's for sure. Because CM Punk is winning the Rumble, just so you know. He's been in every segment that's been closing all the shows. He was on SmackDown tonight, too. So, that mofo's winning. So what do you guys think? Forza Horizon 5 on PlayStation. It's up here right now. Isn't that crazy? There were the only 4 games. It was only 4 games less than a year ago. And now one of the top pillars is on here. Any thoughts before I run? I got to get sleep because these guys are all coming tomorrow to hang out. Milkman, we got to do that wrestling show. Not at 4 o'clock in the morning, but you know what I mean. If you want to do this, let's pick a day. Maybe if you want to do, I don't know if you're busy on the weekends, but if not, we could pick a weeknight and we can do this wrestling show. I'll try to find one more person so we have like, a third man. But I'm down. If you're willing to do this, let's do it. They won't, but they need to go with Jacob Fatu for the shock win at the Rumble because it's been too predictable the last few years. But that's the thing with the Rumble. Like, you kind of know where they're going. It's just how they get there. All right, cool. Sounds good to me. All right, I'm going to run. Everyone, take care. Stay safe. Have a great night. Shout out to Mental 9R. I got the leaded solder to fix my controller. The controller works 100%. Put everything back together. Put the new microphones in there. Because the microphones ripped when I took it apart the first time. So I bought new ones, replacements, and they all work. I tested everything. Controller's like brand new, even though it's old. But you know what I mean. All right, everyone. Peace out.